Go for it.
Hey guys, this is
Joe.
I'm DJ.
I'm DJ.
I'm Danny.
Welcome.
Danny, welcome.
First time guest. We have a fun show for you today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us here for
wrap-up. I know we didn't have a show last week.
Retro Ranger wrap-up.
We did not have a show last week.
We were all in wondercon all
April
together.
Fools. That wasn't supposed to be a joke. It ended up becoming one. But our
friend Myra got me, so we were there.
It was a beautiful reception. Speaking of beautiful, beautiful to have you here, man, from Geeks
LA.
East LA. Talk about what you guys do. People know you, but talk about it.
So we the Geeks of LA is a group of cosplayers that love the Power Rangers, and we do fan films based on Power Rangers.
Great, by the way.
We have a little art going on. That's what we do. And we do tons of giveaways.
Yeah. What's the last thing you guys gave away?
Right now, the last thing we gave away was a Power Ranger helmet. It's for Megaforce helmet with a communicator.
Wait,
that's the power coin for Power Rangers.
How does one
enter these contests?
You just comment below.
God, such a nice guy.
Wait, you put us
to shame, man.
Was it like a
Because we hit our mark of 100,000 subscribers, and I wanted to do something big.
I'll do a little contest here. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna give away a Power Ranger helmet.
Power Ranger helmet too.
Ooh.
Damn, you heard it here first. You know we can't let the Geeks of East LA take all the shine, but ultimately it's all love, it's all community. What kind of super Megaforce was it? Anarchy?
It wasn't Anarchy. It was from these guys named Taylor Aslow.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've heard of him. Really
And it was his helmet. We gave away a communicator, Green Ranger, White Ranger watch, and the power coin.
All in one shot.
Yep.
Geeks of East LA, that hashtag show, Rangers Unite, gotta love it. What's up, Joe?
Hi, how are you? I was sick all week. That's how I spent my week.
That wasn't for me, right? Like you got sick after.
No, I got sick. I got sick after WonderCon, which is not funny. The reason why Kelly's not here is because she's sick now.
Oh no.
Yeah, she had a fever. We both got sick.
What's this fever?
Yeah, I did too for a day. But I mean, funny enough, I recovered pretty quick. I wasn't on the Legion show because I was sick.
Oh, I see.
But that WonderCon, I got sick, and it's probably because we were at that wedding pretty late that night.
Super late.
So I got.
It was pretty late.
I mean, we were drinking.
I had to see you leave.
I didn't. You left before me. I was the last one to leave.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Like I didn't know anybody. We played like giant jumbo Jenga. It was pretty legit. Pretty exciting.
How was your week?
Mine's good. Working a lot, taking care of family, man, living life. I mean, I cannot complain. It's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to be alive.
We had a Power Ranger movie.
We
We just saw. We all saw it together, actually. Well, we'll kind of together. We had an after party together. That was a lot of fun, by the way.
It was with a lot of karaoke.
Tell me your highlight from the after party.
I mean, the highlight for me was just singing to all the Power Ranger fans because I got up there and I sang.
What did you sing?
I sang All Star by Smash Mouth.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where was I?
Hey,
I don't
nah.
Did you sing? You sang.
I sang a little bit. Oh, actually, matter of fact, our producer Junior and I sang like freaking New Edition, If It Isn't Love. Pretty excited about it.
I sang, but I don't remember what I sang.
Oh, you sang a few theme songs at least.
I know I sang.
You did it with Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, but I don't remember doing it though. That's the weird thing.
You know what's weird? I vaguely remember too.
Wait.
Yeah,
It happened.
It happened.
I remember singing that too.
Yeah, right.
And at one point, I was there too on stage.
It's
singing.
custom. You know what I'm saying? It's like tradition.
It happened, but I don't necessarily remember. But I also sang like another song too, but I don't remember what that was either.
Oh,
It was DuckTales. Or it was like Saved by the Bell or
Oh
DuckTales.
my god!
It was DuckTales. Oh, dude, I remember it was DuckTales because you pulled me up. I'm like, what are we doing? And I'm like, I don't know the words of the song. And we didn't have words. I was like, life is like an airplane. That's all I got.
Duckbird.
Woo!
And then we were
Rainbow airplanes. It's a
What do you got in the chat?
blur. You know,
Talk about
the
DuckBirds.
dumbest thing. I'm trying to scroll up.
Let me see.
Oh, so the 2-finger thing?
2-finger thing.
It's
You
the
gotta use the
alphabet.
2 fingers, bro.
You're Thanks, Pops. So let's give a few shout outs for everybody joining us in the chat. We have Black Wing 2040. What up? B-Dub in the house. We have the awesome, as always, MJ Spud.
MJ Spud.
97, hashtag international love with Shadowberg. Also, hashtag international love. I've been talking to MJ Spud a lot, man. You are an awesome kid, dude.
MJ.
I appreciate you.
Have you showed Shadowbird your snake?
Which one?
Well, he has a few. He's raising a few snakes.
He does have a few snakes.
Snakes are on the rise.
Snakes are on the way to Shadowbird. Just saying. It's a beautiful love connection that I'm proud to say happened on that hashtag show. Hashtag Spudbird. Oh,
there was a couple that met through this show that has a thing.
It's super cute.
Kind of impressive.
It's super legit cute. Matter of fact, I mean, I think we have the picture somewhere. If we can pull it up, we will. They're you know, it's young love too. I think one's 18, the other one's like 21 or 19 or something like that.
Yeah, they're like really close now. I think it's 20.
Yeah, really cool.
Like
Who else? We have Ryan Ninja Steel Thomas. What up, Ryan Ninja Steel Thomas? We appreciate you. Yeah, we're gonna keep reading the chat, but also just to put it out there, we do have a super chat feature. I do my best to keep up with the chat. Usually Kelly's here to, you know, take up all the comments, but with that said, it's a lot of comments. So use that super chat feature. It highlights your comment. We make sure to give you that love, that shout out, and anything that we get, we make sure we put it towards you guys. So again, super chat feature. We appreciate you. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that you ended that.
Yeah.
By the way. Any Power Ranger news?
Lately.
Oh, there was one thing that we dropped, or we didn't drop it, but it was on our website. This is a spoiler, so I'm not going to spoil this. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that doesn't want to be spoiled. But
well, let's lead up. What does it have to do with
the Gold Ranger of Ninja Steel?
Okay. So we're doing some Ninja Steel knowledge, information droppage. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
I'm not going to give out the spoiler.
Okay.
But I will say, if you want to know more, go to thathashtagshow.com.
That's great.
We have the full article up right now.
I saw that article last night too.
Yeah, if you want to check that out and you can get the true identity of what's really going on with the Gold Ranger, it's there at thathashtagshow.com.
Yes.
And it was the news broke by PowerRangersNow.com. So that was the source of the article. So shout out to Power Rangers Now.
I actually have some news. If you guys are here in LA, there's a coffee shop named Alfred. There's one in Melrose, Alley, Brentwood, Silver Lake, Studio City, Tea Room, and they are having Power Ranger drinks there.
Awesome!
And each location has a specific drink. So Silver Lake has a Blue Ranger drink, Melrose has a Black Ranger drink, Studio City has Yellow Ranger.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
You guys should check them out on Instagram. It's literally Alfred.
With two L's. No, I'm sorry. It's one L. Alfred. Just Alfred.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a
Do we have an example of a Ranger drink? Like, is it like a Black Ranger? Like, I don't know.
There's
blueberry slush or something.
Oh, it's cool because there's collectible cups
Yeah.
too. Like,
So the Black Ranger is charcoal espresso dark chocolate and
Makes
milk.
sense.
Blue Ranger is
Really?
Thai butterfly pea flower star sugar milk.
I don't know what that is, but I want.
Yellow Ranger is lemongrass, pure cane sugar milk.
that sounds actually pretty good.
Actually, that's
Red Ranger is it has blueberry and raspberry, wild guava, honey, and coconut milk.
Oh, dude, I'm sold. Oh,
Is there a
dude,
Green
yes.
There is no Green Ranger. It's only 5.
Well, compliment that Lionsgate movie. Is it Lionsgate cups?
MMPR.
They're MMPR, but it
So
looks-
classic.
Yeah.
We're going classic with it.
But they are collector's cups. It's pretty cool.
But what a time to be a fan where we're getting promotional stuff for Rangers. I mean, Rangers is relevant again. People are being pleasantly surprised with this movie.
Oh, another big news story. Speaking of what, trying to piggyback on what you said, Power Rangers actually made its $100 million budget.
Yes.
Which is great news. Amazing news.
And it still hasn't opened in 2 large markets. Actually, 3. You know?
China?
Yep.
Japan?
Yep.
What's the third?
France.
France, yes.
So those are the 3 large
Huge.
markets. I think France is opening really soon, though.
Nice.
If it hasn't already. But I know Japan and China, they're banking a lot of money there. But it's already made its budget back. So anything else that it makes now, if you want to go see it again, this is all profit at this point, which means we're gonna get sequel.
I've
But we
watched it
need-
5 times already.
I'm there. I'm almost there. I've seen it 3.
Have you?
Yeah.
Dude, every time I see Very Soul, or you, matter of fact, you're like, I'm like, is that new ticket stuff? Like, going for 4. I'm like, what? Going for 5. I'm like, man, I need to like.
Do you
step
still
my
get
game.
choked up and like certain? Do you still get
Yeah.
that?
See, it's just like because at different times when you watch it with different people, you're paying attention to
Sure.
different things at different times. And I think the one I teared up this last time that I watched it was when they were falling into the pit.
Me too.
That last,
And he says, "Thank you for
Yeah.
being my
Oh,
friend."
thank you for being
friends.
my friends.
you know, it's like it's so hard to catch that the first time, but when I saw it the 5th time and I heard him say that, I was like, oh man. You know,
Well,
it just
because
it hits you.
It's a character that doesn't.
He's the heart.
Yeah,
for sure
he's
the
He
heart
is
of
the
team.
heart.
Yeah.
Dude, have you guys noticed? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Have you guys noticed that you've seen those non-smoking ads with RJ, the RJ
Yes.
commercial?
No.
Yeah.
I've seen them a lot
seen it.
more in the last.
No,
Yeah.
dude, that's news to me.
You've seen the commercial though, I'm sure,
Yes.
right? Yes. I've seen it a lot this last week. Those RJ. What do you got in the chat? It looks like you're.
Yeah, just to kind of give a couple of shout outs. We actually have a lot of Danny love, so MJ Spud and a lot of Rangers out there saying what's up to Danny,
What's up,
saying they love your
guys?
channel and they love your stuff, sir.
Thank you guys so much.
Big shout out to Carlos Martinez asking where's Kelly. As we mentioned, Kelly is under the weather, so we wish her well. We want her to get better. So hashtag Kelly get well soon.
Speedy recovery.
Speedy
Cal.
recovery for Kelly. We have Cyril Moore. What's up to Cyril Moore? We have Maffy99. Okay, what's up, Maffy? I hope I'm saying your name right. Maffy99 saying he likes this monster from this retro episode. So awesome for that.
Yeah.
We have Shadowberg in the house. What's up, Shadowberg? And yeah, just a lot of people just rocking with us. So thank you guys. We love you all. And remember, super chat. Yay.
If you super chat us, I don't even know if I can say this.
That's
I
smile.
hate
bro.
when I do this.
That's
Because I
smile.
back myself into a corner. Here's the deal.
Now you got us.
Give it- give it-
Hey, maybe I'm gonna whisper. Wait, we'll both of you guys.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Either.
okay.
No.
Then I can't say.
Not
it.
at all. Matter of fact, I think I just learned about it.
Oh, really?
I don't think we can say that.
I mean, I probably can, but who cares?
I don't know.
If you want Power Ranger Ninja Steel spoilers, hit that super chat button. I'll give you small little breadcrumbs, and you guys can put it together.
I'm gonna put out a number. If we get super chat, at least maybe I don't know, 30,
30? Yeah,
50.
yeah.
All right. Okay. If we reach a super chat goal of 50, we will put out that spoiler.
Yes.
Super chat. Appreciate you guys.
It's one of those things.
They're gonna kill me.
It's one of those things where it's like you heard it here first.
They're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I can already see certain people texting me rapidly. What are you doing right now?
Don't do it, Joe. You know what I love about it? I love when Joe does this. And then smiles. You like, you know it's gonna be mischief. You're like, I don't know if I can say it.
No, honestly, it's something that I didn't know that you didn't. You knew about this because I thought we talked about it.
I didn't know about this.
You did not know about this?
Maybe I don't think so.
It's
I think at the
Art show.
after party,
Yeah.
you kind of like said it, and then you said, "Never mind."
He did the same thing
Yeah,
right
he
now.
did the same thing. Yeah, basically.
And I can't tell
Yeah.
you.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. And it's gonna be exciting for the people to see.
It's good and exciting. So,
But if you want to figure out more about that, and it's good, we'll hit that super chat button. But let's get into this episode.
so we're here for episode 8.
Hey, you were correct.
Sweet, which is
Aye, guy.
I guy, I sir, because this man's the captain.
We're talking about you.
Well, yeah, sure.
Aye, guy. So, first of all, I want to ask you guys what you thought about this episode before you rewatched it. Like, what are your memories of this?
I forgot all about this kid.
Oh man,
I forgot all about this kid.
I remember the kid. I just, when it's you see it, and you're like, oh yeah, this is the kid with that hat. It's like,
Yeah.
like it all clicked.
But that's the thing. I had to do that whole instant download. Like,
And the whole,
this episode exists. I remember
See,
this.
like before, like when you just told me the name of II episode, I was just like, oh yeah, I remember that monster, but I didn't remember anything about the episode.
Exactly.
And then once I started watching it, I was like, yes, that's right.
How funny is the nostalgia factor?
It is nostalgia for sure. Man.
I like his name is Willie.
Willie, which is
Little
pretty much
spin-off of
kind of
Billy.
Billy.
Um,
And then the whole.
Creative juices battling that day.
you know, this is when overalls were.
Oh, the handshake with the honky noise.
Yeah.
You got to do the honky noise when you wear the spandex. Come on.
The what noise?
The honky noise. They had like squeaky noises how they did it.
Did you just say the honky noise?
No, fine. The squeaky noise? I don't know. All I know is spandex does not make that noise. Like, it sounds like a bed.
No, it was.
Okay, probably not honky. You're right.
It was a good. This episode was a lot of. It was one of the more memorable episodes that we had watched in recent memory.
Yeah.
Like you know what? Looking back on it now, I know we're gonna dig deep into this episode. The eye guy is fucking frightening. Oh, I can't say that.
That's okay, but he is very scary. Expletives aside, like he is a scary monster. I don't know about you guys, but you know, I could watch a lot of surgical doctor. I'm getting to a point, but I could watch a lot of like surgical open heart stuff. I get squeamish anytime it has to do with eyeballs.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, like even like a needle going to an eye. Yeah, exactly. that right there. Like anything else, I'm good. Like decapitation, damn. Legs cut off, arms cut off, yeah. Pencil in the eye, don't do it. Don't do it. I get all kitty and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? One thing I was impressed with in this episode, though, there was the scene where they were in Rita's moon base, and you saw the eyes kind of come together.
Yeah.
Funny enough, for being so old, that effect looked really like practical and good. I don't know how they really achieved that at the time because it didn't look terrible. I was like, wow, if this was done practically, they did it really well. Which I'm assuming it was because the technology was not up to par in 19.
Honestly, I just thought this episode was really dark.
Right?
You know, they kidnap.
Really?
The monster kidnaps the kid, and the monster's whole thing is, you know, stealing their intelligence. But then you just see Willie on that spinning. And I'm like, they're torturing the poor kid.
As an actor, the kid was probably having the time of
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't get the gravity rings out of my head. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, that used to be a super 90s thing.
But
that was a very 90s.
At the same time, though, it is a torch. It is something like, if this kid gets motion sickness, this is the worst thing ever.
I will say this. It would be bad for me. I'm not good with that kind of stuff.
It would be bad for adult me. Young me would have been lovely.
Really?
Yeah, adult me now.
Sure,
I'm over that.
So what's adult Joe now? Do you feel like your tolerance changed or what?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, when you eat something, for example, this is point back. When I was a kid, I hated liver.
Mhm.
But as an adult, I kind of enjoy the taste of it.
Really?
Yeah, like
actually, so you
it's
guys
because your taste buds change every like
Sure,
was it
sure.
like 10 years or something, 18 years or whatever.
But you actually enjoy liver and onions. Like you actually enjoy
Oh yeah, I
liver.
can totally eat
Really?
that. Yeah.
I can't. I can do like liver paste or liver spread. Actual liver as like a steak, can't do that.
Yeah,
That's like the one food I can't do.
See, for me, like, as a kid, like Joe said, like, I would have loved doing that thing.
Sure,
you know,
sure.
now I'd probably throw up.
Yeah.
Because I get motion sick now. That's why I can't play games.
It's because we're all older.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks.
I know adults that still. Oh, and let me just take the time to shout out this awesome person,
Please tell me.
MJ Spud 97, hitting that super chat feature.
For you hitting that super chat feature, we're gonna do something for you, MJ Spud. Hit it. Monkey using the computer back there.
Our awesome producer in the back, and reading his comment. This is from the girl who is. I'm assuming this says this is from the girl who makes me happy at the moment, and it's my birthday. Dude, MJ Spud, International Love, it's your birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, MJ!
From that hashtag show, from the Geeks of East LA, happy birthday,
Happy
Ranger
birthday.
family, man. We appreciate you so much, dude. Sincerest happy birthdays and many, many, many
I
more.
just realized I've just been watching a blank screen of us.
Oh, that's a great point.
I just realized that.
I'll refer to it. But dude, MJ Spud hitting that super chat feature. If we get a few more, we're gonna drop some spoilers. So again, super chat feature, Ranger fam in the back. I will quickly just comment on what we were just talking about, then we can move on. I used to hate olives. I love olives now. Like love olives.
You
now.
missed the best part of Gallifrey 1.
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, what did I miss?
So that Sunday, like Sunday night.
Yeah.
You know how every night have you ever been to Gallifrey? You Doctor Who fan at all?
Well, thanks to this guy, I went for my first time this year.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Did it
was
make
cool.
you want to get into Doctor Who at all?
Oh, dude, I appreciated it. I mean, if I had time on my hands, I would.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. Well, So the thing with any Doctor Who fans, MJ Spud, you might be a Doctor Who fan. I know you're from the UK. The thing with this convention is that it's like an adult party con, but I don't want to say party con as much as it is a social con.
Mhm.
So on that Sunday, JD and I were there randomly, and like we were just hanging out. Like I think it's because for some odd reason it doesn't work here, but it's going fine.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, we were there on Sunday just randomly seeing if anybody was there. And I even was talking to JD because we were shooting at Long Beach that day.
Mm-hmm.
So we had finished that. And then we were like, oh, yeah, you were out of commission. That Saturday night put you on your ass. Forgot about that.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
All of you guys, Brian.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yes.
Ernie was down for the count. All of you guys. Because remember, I was like, yeah, you coming out? And nobody would answer my phone.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
you guys were down.
Super dope.
But so and I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to be here. We ended up going. And this is totally off topic of Power Rangers, by the way. But anyway, we ended up going, and we met some of the coolest people. First of all, there was this whole under party that was going on the lower levels of hotel parties. But you know how ALA was?
Yes.
It was the exact opposite. It was classy as it was classy AF, dude.
On Sunday?
Yes, there was food. It was super classy. An open bar.
You did not hit me up that day. Holy crap! I was out.
So it was that Sunday night. We all went out, or it was actually just JD and I, and it was classy. Like you go and get a drink, you would make conversation. But we went back upstairs. We met this dude Bino, and I'm shouting you out, Bino. This guy's the dopest dude. He literally was giving. He's a Scotch drinker, and he was doing Scotch tasting at the table we were at.
Dope.
So he would give everybody Scotch, make you taste it, understand what you were tasting, why you were tasting it. It was incredible, but it didn't end there because as the night progressed, he would bring out new things. So it was a tray of olives from around the world.
So
truffle olives.
You had hors d'oeuvres.
We had everything. We didn't leave that convention until 6 in the morning.
Oh man.
And we met this great guy, John, who was this biker guy. He's like, hey guys, we gotta get out of here. It was crazy. It's crazy. It was the best. John, I want to bring John on the show. I did. It was fucking amazing.
I'm looking forward
He's
to
like,
it.
hey, I saw you at the Playboy, man. It was crazy.
Strangers and Doctor Who fans making
man.
connections. You gotta love it. You gotta love
It was
it.
the best. Sorry, that was totally off topic, and I'm sure you guys don't care about what I was talking about. But anyway,
We all care. We care about stuff that happens in nerdness and geekness.
They're still there.
they're still there.
So,
And with that said, I'm gonna take another second to say, MJ Spud, hitting that super chat feature once again. And he says, by the way, there is live streams going into chat. So there are 2 streams going into chats. It sounds like.
Oh, do you have 2 different live streams going?
So MJ Spud, you're letting us know that there are 2 chats and 2 live streams.
We're gonna cut one of the live streams. I'm not sure which one we're gonna cut.
We definitely will. We have Cyril Moore who says Power Ranger movie was awesome. We have Shadowbird that says those t-shirts are dope. I think we're rocking this. Oh, dude, I love the fact that you have the Kyoryuger pendant from Daigo the King. Dude, rocking it up.
Huh?
King.
Honestly, I love that whole cast.
It was a great
It
season.
was.
Ian's probably mine.
I love the whole cast. I can't complain. And then I saw the Super Trooper with the whole cast in it, and I was just like, yeah.
You're like sold.
Yeah.
Completely sold. Yeah. And we also really quick, just on a random question from Cyril Moore, asked us who's our favorite Pink Ranger. I think we get this a couple of times. I think Jen is an easy
Aaron
go-to.
K, yeah.
I think my answer changes all the time. To be honest.
Mine does for sure.
Yeah. I would normally say Jen, but I think because somebody asked this last time, I said somebody else.
Yeah. We get it often.
I said.
I think I'll go with Kendrick's too, just because she sacrificed.
I remember you saying that last time. I don't know. I don't know who I went with. To be honest with you, I shouldn't even try to think about it. I'm gonna go
I think
ahead.
you said Sid last time.
Sid,
I think you
SPD.
said-
She's hot.
SPD, great season.
Oh, it's one of
Danny throwing up a single Kamehameha.
It was one of my
it was
favorite things.
SPD.
Oh, I missed the first part. Oh, I'm just like, oh, that's how it's
But
oh man.
back to iGuy. Now, Danny, you made a great point. This was a dark episode.
It was dark.
It was
For me,
definitely.
I mean, it's like watching it now. You're like, damn, this is really dark. You know, back then it's like, oh damn, they gotta save them.
Sure.
It is kind of dark though.
I'm always a fan of dimensions though. Anytime a monster can teleport and we lost a lot of that with the Rangers in terms of like weird dimensions and being inside creatures, and even that skeleton monster having its own pocket dimensions and just dark places. Even like the dark dimension with Goldar, where, you know, not to get ahead, but, you know, like the dark dimension where they had to fight for the green candle. I miss that kind of stuff.
Guys, I had an idea for Morphicon 2018.
Oh man, future.
Honestly, I think this would be. There's 2 things that I want to bring to that convention. We should make these hashtags.
What do you have cooking, sir?
Number 1, you know how when you go to conventions now, and we saw this at WonderCon, they had the set of the Enterprise.
Yes.
I want to see a set of the Command Center.
They had.
That would be dope.
I forgot.
That would be dope.
Who was the cosplay group that they had the Zord on too?
I remember that. Yeah.
That was 2.
But now I want to see an actual set that people can take pictures on.
So like with the viewing globe.
With the viewing globe,
and the little alarm.
I want to see all of that in like a booth. The second thing I want to see at Morphicon is
the cockpit.
Well, no. Well, that would be cool too. Actually, that would be great.
That would be actually pretty awesome.
But a dark dimension escape room.
You know, I've never done an escape room.
They're amazing. A dark dimension would be so awesome.
I've never done an escape room.
We should do a dark dimension
with the fog.
With the fog and the whole,
Yes.
and then we have a cosplay and Goldar in there. You have to get out. Like if your Goldar's chained up, you have to get out before. You have to teleport out.
We gotta get Kerrigan to do the voice though. We gotta get Kerrigan.
Matter of fact, I think this could be a thing.
It could be
We're gonna do a
I'm down.
an escape room.
I'm down. Down. Down.
I'm on.
Rangers down. Joe with the.
That'd be
Oh,
great.
so really quick, I just want to. Okay, so it looks like Shadowbird is letting us know that people are chatting in the other live chats. I'm not sure what that means. It looks like we still have 2. Producer JD, if we're checking on that. And also, it looks like people are super chatting from the other live stream. Holy crap! I have no idea what's happening.
Technical difficulties.
I don't know if it's a bad thing. It's just that we don't know what's happening.
How about this? I'm gonna monitor one of them.
Do you see both?
Well, I'm gonna find out if I can see both right now.
You know what, guys? That's why you guys are so awesome, because you're letting us know when things are.
There are 2. There are definitely 2. I don't know which one you're on, but I'm gonna.
I am the one with probably with the constant screen.
Okay, so there's one with the constant screen and there's one with us.
Is there any way we could cut one of them?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me see this live chat.
The one with
Okay, I'm on this live chat. There is a different live chat.
the one with the actual thumbnail is the one that's a frozen screen.
So don't use that.
Yeah, tell them to go to the one that's
That's live
the
stream.
Avengers.
Okay, so the one that DJ responds to right now, DJ, just say, hey, this is
Sure.
DJ. Move over to the one that I'm in. Then I'm going to say, this is Joe. You guys are in the right chat.
So Danny, while we're doing this, can you please tell the people at home, guests that you've had in your videos, some of the awesome content that you do, man. Because I know Brendan McHee has been there recently, and dude, you, the kids, Mighty Soul, some of the nicest and most awesome Ranger friends I've had the pleasure of knowing. So please tell us about your stuff, dude.
All right, so we the Geeks of East LA, we do a lot of fan base videos that's kind of original content, and I get a lot of inspiration from watching Super Sentai and Power Rangers. You know, the whole having guest stars in my YouTube channel was because of Go Kaiser. You know, that's something that Super Megaforce kind of drifted away from because they started doing it in the beginning. But I was like, I kind of want to do it justice. So when I finally got in contact with Brennan, Brennan agreed to jump on board, and I wrote out a script, you know, basically me and my brother fighting for leadership of being Red Ranger. And we get into an argument and we split up, and my sister, being, you know, the Pink Ranger, is like, I have to fix this because we're a team, you know?
Power Ranger Civil War.
And she runs into Brennan, who's training martial arts in the park, and he then...
But does he play Brennan or Tyler?
Well, here's the thing about my YouTube channel. I like to give the actors their real names.
Okay.
So we approach them as their actor names. So my sister approaches Brennan and says, wow, you're Tyler, the Red Ranger. And he goes, please, call me Brennan. You know? So I like to give credit to them, you know?
Sure.
So I like giving both, oh, he's Tyler, but he's also Brennan.
Sure.
You know?
And actually, speaking of Brennan was nice enough to show up to our after party, had a good time with us, and I was talking to him for a little bit, and you know him really, really well. But the thing is, he genuinely loves that he's a Power Ranger. He genuinely loves Power Rangers as a property. He is one of the nicest actors one of the most sincerest guys I've ever met. And what you see is pretty much who he is. He is a caring, down-to-earth, awesome dude.
He is. He's super cool.
So now that we're all in the same chat, I did notice that everybody did transfer over, so thank you so much. Let me take the time to shout out everyone who is here that I haven't already. We have Ruth Smith in the house. We have FF Justice in the house. We have Rangers Live Chat. Shout out to Krishna, Ryan Buada. Love you all from Rangers Live Chat. Ranger family. We have MJ Spud giving us a super chat earlier from this chat. Happy birthday. Double super chatting us up. Once again, dude, we appreciate you. We're going to drop some spoilers. Keep it up.
I got to mention one guy.
Please.
My good buddy, Larry Newbill.
Larry Newbill is an awesome dude.
Thank you for using the super chat feature. He did have a question. Did you guys know that yesterday was National Beer Day?
No.
Also, nice shirt, champ. Who's champ? Would that be you?
Oh, maybe. Cutie.
He's the one with the beer.
He's the
Hey! Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's drinking water. I'm drinking coffee.
Boom Comics.
And you're drinking beer.
He's drinking coffee from the best coffee cup I've ever
Imagine
seen.
drinking coffee with scotch.
Well,
But hey.
would not be a surprise. So we have a couple more people. We have Felicity Giles in the house, who at the time said, "Don't drop those spoilers, Joe." But
Don't drop them?
But at the same time, we're gearing up the super chat feature. We'll let you know when we do drop them. We promise. We will do this when we drop spoilers.
Spoilers alert.
They won't do it, but I'll do it. We have Seth Films in the house, who also dropped that super. Holy crap!
What did you just do,
I
man?
don't know. I broke it.
I don't know how to fix that, to be honest with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna
There you go.
toggle back. We have
Hit that. The green one.
the green one. So we have Seth Films. I'm gonna find you again, Seth Films, who says we need a new Billy in the movie to wear overalls at least once. I feel like, do you remember the first promotional picture for the Lionsgate movie where they're kind of standing like by the mountains, like Jason had the vest. This was before they had all the final looks. I feel like Billy kind of had. Oh, he had a vest on. Maybe he didn't have overalls. I thought he may have had suspenders. So maybe I'm mistaken. But yes, Billy wearing the overalls would be a nice touch, and we can hear the squeaky bed noise. That's not it's okay. We have Matt Ruskin in the house.
I don't know what I'm going to say. I lost my train of thought.
We have, there's so many people we have not given love to. We have Michaela Koreshi. I want to say Koreshi. Please let me know if I butchered her name, Michaela. Thank you for rocking with us. Hashtag Billy still needs overalls. Love it. We have Larry Newbill, like my man said, hitting that super chat feature. We have Thomas Franco. Awesome, dude. He says, it's going to an awesome con in June since it's in Washington, D.C., and JDF will be there. Definitely take the time to support your Ranger actors anytime they hit up the con scene. We have Daniel Romano. And I think we're caught up. And you know what? We have Jamail Van Westering.
That guy's the best last name ever.
It's a pretty epic name.
Van Westering. I come from the long line of Van Westering.
We have Matt Ruskin in the house. What up?
What's up, Ruskin? Oh, you know what? That guy's dope. He always talks to me about wrestling.
And need to give this big shout out to Light Behind Shadow. Also in that super chat feature to let us know there's 2 streams. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Light. We have Troy Two-Face in the house. And I promise I'll get back to everyone here. We're going to get back to this episode with I Guy. One of the things that stuck out to me in this episode is, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't have went after Willie. I would have went after the kid that made the eraser gun or the disappearing gun.
You know,
he seemed like the guy to go
See,
for.
here's the thing, though.
I don't know.
It's a science fair, and everybody in there has like
genius.
an amazing invention, and I'm like,
And he goes for the kid with the video game.
we didn't forget about you, Black. We know you're in the house, my friend. And Tiffany Stewart. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I miss. What was it? T Swagger.
T-Swagger.
T-Swag.
You know what was cool though is that
T-Swiggy.
I understand how Beauty and the Beast got that one scene where Bulk and Skull get transformed into like the women. They get the cross dress.
Oh yeah.
That was totally a Beauty and the Beast. Like that was totally one of those scenes.
Power Rangers did it first.
Power Rangers was cutting edge. I will say this is one of the first times I can remember Skull getting physical in an episode too. Like he was in that trash can. I thought that was really cool. Like,
Actually, don't mind me interrupting real quick.
Yeah, go
It looks
for
like Felicity Giles said the sound just changed. It has more of an echo now. So, just wanted to thank you for bringing that to our attention. We will look into it, but it looks like our sound is a little bit different.
let us know if the sound improves.
Let us know when that changes. Yes, please. But as you were saying,
As I was saying, yeah, Skull's first time really kind of getting into that physical comedy that Bulk usually does. I think that it's kind of cool to see. It's weird because I don't necessarily think. I mean, they do call them nerds, but they didn't necessarily come off as bullies per se. I don't feel like
they came off like a-holes or jerks, more jerks.
But they weren't like, hey, we're gonna.
Well, he does swing at Jason.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
true,
they do go
that's
at
true,
it. They
that's
do. They
true.
do kind of instigate a confrontation.
Yeah.
They do.
That's
kind
true.
of.
But I feel like Billy eggs him on a little bit. He's like, you have to have an IQ to be here.
Yeah.
Kind of a deal.
But that's like Billy's way of saying like back.
You're
the heck
stupid.
off.
It was Billy's way of saying you're stupid.
Actually, I feel like this is probably the start of Billy gaining his confidence and kind of being not retaliatory, but not backing down either.
Sure.
Because in the beginning, we're talking about, oh, hey fellas, can we not do, very fidgety. But now Billy's like, hey, you can do anything. We're gonna make honky noises with our suspenders, squeaky noises, whatever.
Oh, Kelly missed a Billy episode. Can you believe that?
Ah!
Favorite character is Billy.
Hashtag Kelly get well soon.
How's our audio, by the way? Let us know in the chat. Another thing that was surprising to me, actually, was that the singular eye that comes up, that thing is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah.
I would...
You see the
Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, it seems terrifying to me. I always think that, like, I am kind of squeamish with the eye too, but it just looked like a terrifying creature. Now, I almost can imagine that if they updated that into the movie now, that could look scary AF.
Yeah.
Scary AF.
Dude, that could be scary AF. Eye guy.
Especially when you have a whole bunch of eyeballs just like floating around. I don't know, eyeballs kind of creep me out. Again, I'm not an eyeball kind of guy.
Audio's A-OK, says Blackwing. Thank you, Blackwing.
And B-Dub in the house. I actually shouted you out earlier, dude. I know my man Joe here did, but dude, I gave you love. You're like the first one I gave love to. Come on, man. Blackwing 2040.
Blackwing 2040.
Love you, dude.
Did you ever put up our picture of MJ? Nice. Nice.
Awesome. So MJ Spud, hope you got to see it. You and Shadowbird, hashtag Spudbird. So awesome. I don't know. If I was Rita, though, she really loves Angel Groves because she wants the smartest guy to help her win the day. And she goes after the kid that makes a video
what's
game.
funny? In the Power Rangers movies, I heard a lot of people complain how she can read their minds and know where they live.
I love that
And
fact.
I'm just like, did you guys not see Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? She has her, like,
Giant telescope of awesomeness.
and she's like spying on
She's
Kimberly
the ultimate
when
voyeur.
she's sick.
Oh, Kimberly, what are you wearing?
Yeah, it's
She-
like, come on.
That's what it seems like.
It's like
Yeah.
Disturbia. Like, oh man, what's happening?
Oh.
What's happening in the neighbor's house right there?
Billy just woke up.
It's like, oh,
It's
wow.
literally
Okay, private
what
time.
happens on
Okay.
the TV show, It's like...
I think something that always kind of bothered me too was that Rita knew the identity of the Power Rangers. I almost wish they left that kind of like for debate almost. Like I
So-
kind of like the secret identity aspect.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's a hard thing to balance where you're like, okay, I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. I also can destroy the city by stepping on it with a giant monster or a few giant monsters. You have to suspend that stuff. Like it's one of those things where there's a couple of things that.
No, you're right. You're right. It's suspending disbelief 100%. I agree. And here's another thing too, because I was something that you see in every episode, but I didn't catch it until today.
What's that?
Is that all the Zords come from different climates,
Yeah.
and I didn't really realize that until I watched it. I was like, wait a minute.
Antarctica, the Sahara Desert, like a jungle, and I'm assuming maybe Brazil or Africa.
I mean, it makes sense.
A
because-
volcano and one from the
volcano.
ground.
It makes sense in terms of like kind of like the animal it kind of takes.
Yeah.
But I guess I just never thought of it because I saw the mask and I was like, wait a minute, that's all ice. This is not all Angel Grove. Then you see like I don't know, it's the Triceratops
Coming
from
from
the
the
desert.
desert. Yeah.
Desert.
And then you see the saber-tooth from like a jungle. I'm like,
Just
wait a minute,
The
did I
only-
never?
The only one that kind of makes sense is like the pterodactyl that comes from a
flies.
volcano,
Yeah, volcano,
which
yeah.
I'm assuming is Hawaii
Yeah.
because of volcanoes or somewhere in the ocean,
Yeah, I didn't really realize that until this episode.
as opposed to the T-Rex that just wrecking property damage every time he comes from the
You
earth.
know what though? One thing that I do like about this episode is they use the power weapons and it doesn't defeat the monster.
Yes.
Sure,
And it gives as a plot point, it gives you a reason to get in the Zords at that point.
Yeah.
You're right.
Because you can't. I like the fact that they made Eye Guy so menacing. It wasn't like a one and done, like I'm gonna beat you type of villain. It almost felt like, oh man, I'm almost confused with this with Q Ranger. Is that it almost felt like they needed to somewhat retreat a little bit because they had to figure out, and I like the Billy steps up. He's like, I have an idea. I'm gonna go and do this.
This is very much a Billy highlight episode. I mean,
Love it.
obviously it's
Love
about Billy, but even as a Ranger, takes command, takes control. And dude, I remember this episode thinking like, dude, Billy is dope with the lance. You know what I'm saying? Like he was really dope.
And he's oh my
With
God,
the
he's
cool thing about the
so
highlight
hard to be in that.
episodes is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
even like when they're all in suits, he's the one in center.
Yes,
you know?
I love
He's
that.
the
I
one
love
in
that.
center. It's great.
We have to give a shout out to MJ
Please.
Spud.
MJ Spud hitting that super chat feature, dude. Everyone hitting that super chat feature. Thank you so
Did
much.
they warrant enough for a spoiler? Do you think?
I feel like where are we at? I feel like I'm gonna put this out there. If we get 2 more super chat features, spoilers ahead. And thank you so much, MJ Spud. Let's read
MJ
your
says
comments.
this exactly. I've had the perfect day today. I've been talking to Shadowbird, emoji, heart eye thingy, and
kissy.
kiss. And Johnny Young Bosch liked my Instagram post. And what's your guys' favorite Megazord? Mine is the Kong Zord from Wild Force. Ooh, what is our favorite Megazord?
I don't know what's my favorite, but I definitely
Okay.
will give love.
I know what
Danny,
mine is.
Danny,
I think I do know.
Danny
what
got
it
one.
is.
Let's okay.
I
Awesome.
like the
Awesome. Good first.
the Ninja Storm Megazord when it's in the fighting
Oh,
mode.
like kickboxing mode.
The
kinda like,
kickboxing mode.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
that
That's
one.
actually kind of dope.
That one is the
It's almost like Jungle Fury in a little bit, in the sense that Zord had very
Yeah.
much humanoid like motions. That's a good one.
everything just like shrinks on the Zord and it's just like
Combat.
I think it's like 20 seconds of combat and
Yeah.
like he like owns the monster.
We're gonna call it the Van Dam Zord. The Van Dam Zord.
I think mine is. That's a great one, by the way.
That is a great one.
I think mine is the Astro Megazord.
I was just about to say that.
The
Yes.
reason why though is I
So
like.
good.
Well, I like the simple fact it's one of the only Zords besides maybe the Q Rex Zord. It's one of the only Zords where they're already in the ship,
Yeah.
and it just becomes its own Zord. I like the simple fact that it's not having to combine all these different things.
And it's
It's self-contained.
Very much so. And you know what, dude? I remember watching that season thinking like, man, this is very Gundam-like. Like they're floating around in space. They have like propulsion boosters in the back, especially like even the finishing move. And it's very similar to the Megazord in terms of the Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
And I like
face
the
guard.
look.
I love that
the
Optimus
look of it.
Prime
It's great.
face guard. And to me, I'm just like, oh, this makes so much sense.
And it's one color.
And it's one color.
Which nothing against the multicolored Zord, but I like the fact that it was just different.
It's a real mech.
Yeah,
it's not. If you didn't know it's Power Rangers, it could be a real
Yes,
robot.
yes, and I really dug that Zord a lot.
So
What about you? You didn't say yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. Shoot. Actually, I was definitely gonna mention that one. That was actually one of my favorite. But Zords, geez, man. That's a tough one. I'm gonna give the love for the Thunder Megazord, man. I love the Thunder Megazord just because I love the fact that
The samurai ponytail.
the samurai ponytail, the big sword, and I think there was something with knowing.
Excuse me.
Good.
And the thing in the
The cockpit in the chest, and not to mention, there's
yeah.
something knowing that the original Zords got upgraded. I like that continuity. I like the fact that the Zords got stronger. I mean, that was still the T-Rex turned into a dragon, even though they had some of the most tongue twister lines ever. Like especially the Yellow Ranger, she had the worst. Like saber-tooth tiger, Griffin, Thunder, blah, blah, blah. Okay. But she had like the biggest line ever, like saber-tooth tiger, Griffin, Thunder Zord power. Like holy crap. So I do like the Thunder Megazord a lot.
we did get another super chat from our buddy Larry Newbill.
Larry, what's up, dude? Larry hitting that super chat feature.
I'm gonna be attending Kansas City's Planet Comic Con on the 28th of Adelaide Kane. Oh, Adelaide Kane's gonna be there. That's great.
Yeah.
I met her. I have a funny story to tell you about that, by the way. Who plays Tanaya 7 on RPM is gonna be making her first US Con appearance ever. Joe and DJ, I need to send you some KC beer. Listen,
Dude.
Abigail sent us chocolate. Look at that. The Snorlax is in full effect.
Oh, full effect.
Abigail sent us chocolate. I would totally, my whole thing is the beer. Send us the alcohol. Send me the alcohol. I'm all for it, Larry. But Adelaide Kane, a funny story about this. You're right there.
I'm good.
Funny story. So I met Adelaide Kane at a movie premiere. And
That's awesome.
Well, who else was there? With Dan Southworth. No, not Southworth. Dan Ewing was there.
Who is RPM?
Who was
Dylan?
Mike Jin was there. Who was
Jen, the twins, Boom Twins.
Gemma.
Gemma.
And who else was there? There was somebody else there too. There's somebody. Ziggy. No, not Ziggy. Ari Boylan. It was Ari Boylan's movie. He was there.
I was like getting nothing.
What?
Purple Ranger was there too.
Oh yeah, the Purple from Jungle Fury.
Cool. Wolf Ranger, RJ for sure.
He was there, but I first time really like meeting Rangers. By the way, we get out of the movie screening. I meet everybody. Everybody's super cool, and I see Adelaide Kane coming, and I was like, oh, I want to ask her for a picture, and I thought she was leaving, so I went up to her. I was like, hey, can I get a picture with you? She legit looks at me and goes, can I take a piss first? Like, straight up New Zealand accent, can I take a piss first? And I was like, oh yeah, no problem. She comes back, she's super sweet though, but you could tell she's just one of those girls that you can go and just have a beer with.
She's real. She's a
real.
real
She's dope.
Dude, I love that story.
Adelaide
That's
Kane's
a great story.
Adelaide Kane's great.
And you could take with you that a ranger said, hey, can I take a piss first? That's something I would take with me. I would wear it as a badge of courage. Let me get to let me get to this chat real quick and read off some of the comments and we'll get back to the episode. So we have FF Justice commenting that Power Rangers monsters in a realistic format would be the stuff and nightmares of horror movies never allow. Hashtag bring it on. We have our fellow hashtag family member Ernesto Onsuno that says, DJ, your shirt looks like a stripper shirt.
I love her.
Thank you, Ernie. I'm going to deal with you later. Cool. We have Mappy99 that says the Dragon Zord is underwater, talking about where the Zords are coming from. So we have the Godzilla effect, which was definitely Godzilla.
You know what's funny? Someone actually made a meme out of the Dragon Zord still being underwater.
Oh, just being sad. Just
Because
being sad and lonely.
the meme is Tommy going to White Ranger, rocking the Tiger Zord, and the Dragon Zord's still
sad.
underwater.
No, seriously,
sad.
it's a real thing that goes around that like Dragon Zord gets no love.
Yeah.
Just like sad face dragons or
Yeah, it's just like they're collecting rust.
Oh, let me take the time to give a shout out to Tyler Musgrowski, who says, new guy here. Welcome, dude.
What up, Tyler?
Appreciate it. Welcome to the Ranger family, my dude.
Awesome.
He also says, where did Titanus come from? I know Tommy and Jason finds him.
I believe it's in the episode of Gung Ho.
Gung Ho is the episode. He is just, all I know is he crashes through a mountain every time.
I remember Zordon's
We're running
line.
out of mountains.
Yes.
Zordon says something like, here's your new ally, Titanus, I believe. He doesn't necessarily reference where Titanus is from. But I remember when I was a kid, I was like, oh, there's going to be like a Silver Ranger.
But if you had to
or
like
a White Ranger. But there was, but it wasn't Titanus. But
it would be dope if he like if
Yeah.
there was a Titanus.
But you know, as a kid, I didn't know at this point I didn't know it was a Japanese show.
Yeah,
So I just
of course.
assumed there was going to be all these different colored Rangers after Green. That we were just going to get 9 million different color. I literally looked at a crayon box. I was like, oh, we're going to get this color. We're going to get that. Color.
It's
Legit.
funny because when I started watching Power Rangers, I started with Turbo. I didn't start with Mighty Morphin.
See, I love hearing stories like that though, because it's like, just on my Instagram earlier this week, somebody was like, "Oh, Lightspeed Rescue was my first season." So I think it's cool that we have 20 plus years to say like, "Oh, well, this was my season." This
Your
was my
starting
season.
point.
I mean,
That's why like In Space is also one of my favorites because after Turbo, seeing Justin getting left behind. And then meeting a new Red Ranger, and then just like everything changing from cars to space.
Quick
was
question
like,
for you:
Yeah.
were you Turbo Tommy era or TJ era?
I was TJ era.
Wow.
But
So
Fox Kids.
you entered halfway.
Yeah, but
Wow.
Fox Kids was also showing reruns of Zeo and Mighty Morphin.
So you
during the
understood
time.
that there was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So when you got onto Turbo, Power Rangers was still around.
Yeah.
Now, did you just finally hop on the train? You heard of it though.
Well, see, younger, I remember coming from school and my mom and me would watch Power Rangers.
Okay.
And
Very cool.
all I remember was Turbo. And then reruns of like Mighty Morphin, Zeo, because those were still relevant
Yeah,
during that
right.
time.
Right.
So they would just show reruns of that. So I knew the idea, but I didn't know the story.
But that's really cool because you weren't necessarily tempered by, hey, Tommy's the coolest, or Mighty Morphin's the coolest, or Zeo's the coolest. You had the opportunity to actually have seasons that changed cast, or started to change cast. So
like when TJ.
Did you like Justin? How'd you feel about that?
I love Justin as
Justin
a
was
kid.
cool to you.
See, that's the
That's
thing I
interesting.
tell
That's
people
great.
because people always say like
I love Justin too, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
the thing is like watching a child be a superhero. You're
That
like,
is pretty cool.
I can relate to that, you know, because I'm a kid. You know, everybody else is older, and it's like you wear the costume and you're like, oh well, you know, I'm not tall or I'm not
But it gave
big
you
or
the
buff,
power.
you know, but like. You see a kid being a superhero, you're like, yeah. I'm him.
In the chat, I
Yeah.
want to know what your first season of Power Rangers, not that you liked, but the first season that you jumped in on. I know a lot of people are probably going to say Mighty Morphin, but I'm really curious to know this. By the way, I want to shout out Seth Films.
Yep.
You want to read his thing?
Sure. So Seth Phillips' comment is, no idea what to chat. Sup, Danny? He says, what's up, Danny?
What's up, Seth Films?
He says,
I know.
what's up, hashtag
He-
crew?
He
What's-
comments on my YouTube a lot too.
Oh,
so.
awesome, dude. Thank
Much
you for
love,
rocking
bro.
with us, man.
Much love.
And he also says, what's up, hashtag crew? Not just the host, but everyone behind the camera too, who is knocked the heck out. Our
Jesus put him in a sleeper hole.
Your comment was so powerful, our producer is just knocked out. So, dude, shout out to Seth Films. Thank you so much. I think we have enough for a spoiler, man.
We got enough for a spoiler. So,
I think we have enough for a spoiler.
Alright,
So, for
wait,
everybody
wait.
in the chat,
Anybody that doesn't want to hear it, yeah.
it's for Ninja Steel.
either way, it's a spoiler.
Ninja Steel, not the first part, because you know there's two parts.
It's Ninja Steel
Ninja
information.
Super Steel. I don't know what they're gonna call it.
Ninja Steel information. Dang the super. We're gonna go like this.
It's gonna be the second season.
We're gonna go like this once the spoiler is done. Okay? All right.
So,
spoiler.
But I will say this: I will give more than one spoiler out if we get more super chat. However, I'm gonna give
Just give one.
the overarching platform of this is that there is going to be in this season 100% confirmed reunion episode. When I mean reunion episodes, I actually don't even want to relegate it to one episode. Reunion episodes. So just get ready for Ninja Steel. Second part of Ninja Steel. Reunion episodes 100% are going to be happening.
Confirms.
100% confirmed.
Episode.
So we have.
If you want to hit that super chat button to find out who, hit that super chat button. I'll let you know some of the people that are going to be in it.
Time in. We didn't get the complete spoiler yet, but you know what? Super chat feature? Yeah. So we have Daryl in the house. What's up, Daryl? We have.
Which Daryl?
Voice actor Daryl.
Oh!
Daryl Delphin.
Delphin.
He's
What's
one of our
up?
newest recruits here at that hashtag show.
Doing that anime love. What's up? And we have MJ Spud donating again or using that super chat feature again. And his comment is the amazing Zordon is a dick, yo. In the movie.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It kind of is, though.
We have
I wanna shout
Mario Ayala.
I want to shout out Daryl though. We both shot a cool video. You guys should check that out.
Daryl's
A lot
awesome,
of
man.
love.
Daryl.
That he threw.
Dude, did you see that picture?
I was there when he did it.
Oh, you did? Dude, I remember going like, man, that's actually a legit.
He likes kicking turtles.
I was there when he did it, and it was that picture was almost caught by accident. Like it wasn't intentional like that because that was a perfect shot.
The first kick was unintentional. He was just like messing around, but then we wanted to get it on.
It was
there,
good. It
so.
was really good. We got a few more. Light behind shadow. Or are you reading more of the comments?
I'm just going through it, but I think we're good to talk about the episode a little bit.
So the episode, man, we pretty much talked about this episode. We're geeking about it, Power Rangers now. But Guy, or people want us to talk about the episode? Is that what's going on?
Oh, we already talked about Guy, but I do want to give that love to Abigail Parker hitting that super chat feature. Hashtag Abigail is amazing.
Abigail's
Hashtag
great.
Abigail is so clever. Man, keeping up with these hashtags, yo. Look at this, man. Killing these.
Hashtags
And
are crazy.
her comment is, sorry I'm late. Just got home from watching Beauty and the Beast.
What'd you think?
Dude, let us know. Joe had the opportunity to do a lot of casting.
We all saw it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was able to do some like interviews and stuff.
I did.
So, my man working that hardness. That was weird.
Whoa.
My man working hard.
Whoa.
Exactly. I stand by it. I regret nothing. Anyways, Beauty and the Beast is an amazing movie. Definitely love it. Let's see. We have Tyler McGrosky. Let's see. I'm getting hashtags to say I should strip.
Yeah.
Not happening. But
Wait,
hey,
we did get a super chat from Lights Behind Shadows that says DJ, or this is for DJ Strip.
Alright, man, I guess I could. No! This is a Ranger family show! I do gotta pee really bad, though.
He's got to represent. Come on.
Come on, man. You're not gonna see the Mastodon, but you can see the closest
You
thing.
don't want to see
$1 make you holler.
You don't want to see his power crystal.
I need a couple more dollars to make me holler. I'm gonna need a little bit more super chat dollars.
And maybe another National Beer Day. But
there you go. Facts, accurate. That's okay.
no, all right. I mean, we talked about this episode.
Pretty
It
straightforward.
wraps up the way it does. One thing that I do want to point out real quick is that Willie is the first person that creates VR.
Yeah.
He called it the
See,
hollow
But
game.
that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Ahead of his time.
everybody in that school is genius. Is a genius.
Yeah,
you
what
know?
is Angel Grove? A fucking I keep
It's
cussing
okay,
this
it's
episode.
alright.
Is it a magnet
See, like,
school or
there's,
what?
There's that pistol thing that melts off the pants.
Should have kidnapped that kid. Should have kidnapped that kid. Or, here's a thought, kidnap the guy that created a flying car. Kidnap Billy. Putting it out there. That's the guy you want. That's the guy that's...
Teleportation watches.
That's the
like-
best though.
That's a
honestly.
man that's going places.
And they're so stylish even now. Like, honest to God,
Just
I was
tiny.
wearing mine. Yeah, go for it. I was wearing mine. I was wearing my red one, and they didn't even know it was a Power Ranger thing, and they were like, "Dude, that's a dope
Yeah.
watch."
That,
and I was
the
like,
same thing happened to me at
That's how we
Universal.
met.
"That is how we met, actually."
That's what happened to me at Universal Studios. I was in line waiting to get on a ride, and somebody goes, "Dude, that's a cool watch." I'm like, "Oh, thanks. I wish I could tell time."
Yeah, right. That's the one thing. When I was a kid, I was always like, "Oh, how are you supposed to tell time?" on that thing?
Do the Happy Meal watches?
Yeah,
have
they
that little
opened up.
open
They
thing
opened
with
up.
the-
But it
with
was
the-
Zordon's face. It didn't have like a
Ah,
time in it. It was
okay.
like just Zordon's face. I used to rock that when I was a kid, by the way.
I still have.
We have a lot more in the chat. So Abigail Park says, Shadowbird, yes, movie was great, but also best moment was I got a free Power Ranger movie poster. That's awesome at your screening. LOL, flying car, I can't. That's a true story. Daryl's in the Daryl says that. But anyways, in this episode though, it wraps up quite nicely. I feel like the professor or no, I don't know,
see,
the teacher, he was a dick.
That's
That guy was a dick.
another thing that pissed me off. Honestly, like, you know, you're a ranger and you know what happened, and you know the teacher comes and he's like, "Oh, you're disqualified." Billy does say like, "Oh, you know, but it wasn't. Yeah, my words are final," and conversation just drops there. Nobody else steps up, and I'm like, really? Like,
I also like the fact too that like this kid had nothing to do with
Exactly.
anything, and he's like, "You're disqualified because you were hanging out around here." Like that guy was such a douche. Like what a dick, what a dick. But yeah, I mean, this pretty much wraps up the episode. What did you guys think? As soon as DJ gets back from his venture to the El Baño, for anybody that's no Spanish, you know what I just said. Well, we'll figure out what episode we're gonna rank this in terms of power coins. But I want to know what you guys thought in the chat. Look, DJ looking all relieved over there.
So good right now.
This is the most laid back episode I think we've ever done, by the way.
I love it.
Abigail, we'll get to these comments in a little bit. Anyway, what did you rate this episode?
I'm gonna rate this episode, not because it was bad, it's just more like very straightforward. I'm gonna give it a solid 3. Not to say it's a bad episode, just a 3.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3 also.
Okay.
It wasn't a bad episode. It was a good, solid Billy episode.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
And it had a few flaws, but nothing terrible.
yeah.
Nothing to nitpick, but very,
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because I Guy was pretty dope.
okay,
Yeah.
sure. I'll co-sign that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, 3.5.
I agree.
Everybody in the chat, let us know what you rate this episode. Let us know what you think, and also super chat feature. We love you guys.
Yes, for more super chats, I'll let you know who's gonna be in these said reunion episodes. And believe me, you're gonna want to know. But do we do questions and comments? Let's get to the chats. What do we want to do?
Can I just read a special one from Daniel Romano who says, "Fun fact: that judge was Tom Weiner, who did the voices of Nasty Night." You know what? I have no context, so this comment is really weird. My bad, man. But he said something about the judge. I have no idea what he's talking
The
about.
judge, the science judge.
Oh,
Yeah,
the science
the
fair judge. Oh, okay, cool. That's really awesome, dude. Thank you.
You're
That's-
disqualified.
he was kind of a jerk.
He was a dick.
That guy was kind of a jerk.
JD, you're falling asleep. You're disqualified.
You're disqualified. And then, I feel like Ernie behind the scenes said, "Hey, check this kid's stuff out. You might like it."
Yeah.
Oh!
I love Ernie.
That
Ernie's-
VR, man.
Man, we should have had an Ernie in the movie. That
I feel like there's a couple. I
No,
feel like
I I think someone said
Ernie should
I
have
don't
been.
know where I read it. I think someone said it right here.
Oh, we'll get to that comment.
Okay.
We'll get to it. We'll definitely read it.
All right.
But I will say
excited
this,
about
Ernie should have been a Krispy Kremes.
No, look.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Oh, wait, what? Let me see.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what you just said.
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. By the way, science fair still at the youth center. Buy Ernie's. Everything is literally at the youth
Wrong
center.
Ernie, not Asuna. We're talking
Yeah.
about the juice bar guy.
Totally
Even though we
different.
should make Ernie Asuna dress as the juice bar Ernie.
I do have a
We'll open up Ernie's juice bar with Ernie.
Hawaiian shirt with the freaking apron. With free. It's on the house. Everything is just on the house.
I would have really loved to try Ernie's milkshake.
Dude, yes. They look so good.
Yeah, right?
He
Yeah,
always
seriously.
had like fresh fruit.
And even just
the
Power
fresh
Sundays.
bananas,
But then he would also
everything.
have all these super unhealthy things for these kids to eat. He'd
had
be like,
a-
oh, you just got done working out. Here's a Sunday that 19 people can't finish.
But guess what? He had a gym there.
He did have
You
a gym.
can. That's literally Planet Fitness of Power Rangers.
You know what's hilarious about that is that he's supply and demand. It's like, I'm going to make you fat, but I'm also going to make you work out.
And here's
So-
the other thing too. I've never seen any ranger pay for anything.
Never.
Never.
Always on the house. We actually
Always.
joke about it all the time. Like, so we found out why Ernie's juice bar went under. New management and turned into.
We love you, Ernie. We do love you.
Shout out to Ernie. Rest in peace, man.
Rest, not that Ernie too.
Oh, my bad.
Ernie Asuna's not dead.
Well, not yet. I'm gonna get a hold of him.
Josh Goldman's here. Holy crap.
Josh has been around. Yes.
Where are you at right now, Josh? Syria. No, Josh is in London right now, I think.
We also have Claudemir Diaz da Silva. I don't know why I said Silva like that. Let's see. I lost your comment, man.
Power Rangers Ninja Storm. That's what he said. He was talking about what season he started with. That's one of your favorites.
Oh, that's awesome.
But let's get to the comments from the last couple of weeks. We got a few that built up.
Ernie, if you get that super chat going just for me to strip, please do, man. Seriously, make it happen.
Yeah?
I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
You didn't say what to strip. Okay, so we're gonna get into. Go for it, Cap.
Me first?
I mean, I know you're on that. So we're gonna get to your questions and comments from our last episode because we skipped April Fools. April Fools.
Hey.
I'm going to start it off with our good buddy MJ Spud 97.
Hashtag international love.
Hashtag international love.
Hashtag Spudbird.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here once again. Love the live stream, even though it was hiding for half of it just to annoy her. Hey, Shadowbird.
Oh, you guys were so cute.
Hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes, smiley face. Keep up the good work, guys, and just seeing pictures, that was confusing me for a second, that light there. Just the Power Rangers premiere. It's nice to see Austin St. John and JDF getting along, well, for a change.
Well, they were there.
Smiley face, hashtag international love, hashtag Kelly taken Bay, hashtag Kelly the Cupcake Queen, hashtag Joe the team leader, hashtag Joe the beer ranger, hashtag DJ the Saiyan Slayer,
Whoa.
hashtag DJ King, hashtag champ,
Whoa.
hashtag DJ the old wise one, no, JD the old wise one, hashtag Spudbird, hashtag Shadowbird is my little angel, hashtag Shadowbird is beautiful. There's a lot of hashtags and a lot of emojis I left out. Kelly wouldn't let those out.
And a lot of hashtag MJ Spud love because, dude, you're awesome, man. Danny?
All right. Well,
yeah.
I'm
Oh.
going to.
And before I do that, real quick, Danny, if I may.
Yes.
Speaking of the love, MJ Spud hitting that super chat again. Thank you so much. I think we might have to drop a spoiler. I'm gonna read your comment first. I had a dream about you guys last night. I like where we're going.
Whoa.
And you were Abigail's Parker's Power Ranger team.
Oh.
And you guys were fighting badass. Joe got pissed with me and then threw a beer bottle and I woke up. I don't think that was a dream. That might have happened.
Actually, when I drink, I don't get mad. That's the thing.
No, he gets, actually, to be honest with you, he gets a lot friendlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's
nice.
It's not a bad change. I mean, in the best way possible. I can't believe it.
I'm usually I'm like talkative. I dance more. I sing more. I feel
Yes.
like an idiot.
He's a lot more huggy, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So MJ Spud, appreciate that super chat.
So
feature.
do I have to do a spoiler?
I think we're gonna drop one spoiler. We're gonna, just for you, Super MJ Spud, and for the rest of you as well. So,
All right. So spoiler.
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 All right. So this is an easy one. I will give you. There's gonna be a lot of people returning, but I'm gonna give you one for now. That's returning, Jason David Frank.
What? On Ninja Steel?
Ninja Steel.
Get out of here.
Yep.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Tommy will be coming back.
Tommy is back. Because we love our Tommy.
See, this is the year.
This is the year of Rangers, man.
If you want to find out more, hit that super chat button.
That's it.
Yeah.
We got one spoiler. Anyways, time in.
And-
Spoiler. Oh,
You heard it here first.
that's right. That hashtag show, Geeks to Vista LA. Love it. What's this Church of Ernie?
Oh, this started on The Flash.
Really?
Yeah, the Church
I have
of Ernie
no
started
idea
on The
what
Flash.
that is. So
it
we
was
have-
because he was team. You watch The Flash?
Not much.
Do you watch The Flash?
No.
So it was Team Iris and Team Patty.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. He started the Church of Ernie.
I'll give it a shout out. So we have hashtag Church of Ernie. I just love the fact that that's a thing. So that's amazing right now. Ernie's still trying to get me to strip. You're hilarious. We have Daryl Delphin who says hashtag international love. Love the support. Let's see.
There's a much love out there
There's a
for
lot
everybody.
of love out there. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of stripping. There's a lot of love. And Blackwing says, Joe, you still didn't put the image of us as Rangers up yet. No, we have not, but I promise you, once we're able to, we will definitely show you Abigail's hashtag.
One Man Sentai says, "Oh my God, it's Carlos."
What?
Oh my
Where?
God, it's Carlos.
Who's that?
Right here.
So we will show you Abigail's hashtag Trinity Ranger team. It is amazing. Abigail Parker does original sketches and artwork, and we will show you those images in due time.
Listen, you just said that a lot of people are saying it's predictable. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I gave you guys the easy one to start off with. There are other Rangers coming back. If you want to know who, hit that super chat button. Before the show
Super chat
ends,
button.
I will say this. There's a lot coming back. I will say that they are not gonna. I don't think they're gonna disappoint this
And
year.
I will say this.
Or next year, I
I don't
should
know
say.
any of these spoilers.
You don't actually.
So I really want to know. So hit that super
Hit
chat.
that super
button.
chat feature, because if
Come
he
on.
doesn't tell you here.
You don't know?
No.
Do you know?
I know a
No.
couple.
Okay.
See, we were.
You
we
do
were-
know a couple.
I know a couple.
He knows a
You know.
couple.
You know them all.
But when we were hanging out, he did that thing, and he didn't say anything.
Where he smiles and just goes, I can't.
I can't.
I can't.
I know. I'm gonna get whatever. I'm
He
gonna
said he
get,
was
But-
I'm gonna get so
But-
much heat for this.
But you heard it here first. So.
Want to be the next one, man?
So this one's from Anthony de Dios.
Anthony de Dios.
Anthony de
He
Dios.
says, I got a good feeling in the sequel that will turn the Krispy Kreme that they destroyed in the film into Ernie's juice bar.
That's amazing.
And yeah.
Oh, you just read the one right in the middle.
I know. He just went right for the middle one. I love it.
Oh, that's all right. We tried to go in order.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
That's okay. That's a great. Actually, that's a great one because it made sense.
You're up.
I am up. I have a comment from Shadowberg084. Hashtag international love. Hashtag Spudbird. Awesome wrap up as always, guys. Thank you to MJ Spud for helping me with the super chat. Thank you, MJ Spud. Joe, I advise you to someday try a Sisk Lager. It's a Maltese beer. There you go.
There you go.
Eyes poked right up.
You got my attention.
Fun fact about Malta, the Assassin's Creed movie and Game of Thrones were shot there. However, the Azure window where Game of Thrones is shot collapsed a few weeks ago. Oh no! Oh no.
That sucks.
Anyways, had fun watching 2 Ranger live streams. Also, what did you think of Marvel's Iron Fist? Keep up the good work, guys. Hashtag international love. Hashtag Kelly is taken bay. Hashtag Joe the Beer Ranger. Hashtag DJ the Hat King. Hashtag Spudbird.
Oh, she's into it.
She's into it.
She's into it.
She's taking it. I haven't finished Iron Fist yet.
It was okay.
I haven't watched it.
I love this right here.
I'm not. I mean, it was okay.
You weren't
It was
bored?
my least favorite out of the 4. My favorite's Jessica Jones. That one's the best.
Cool. You're
Uh,
up, sir.
Lucius Crusette.
What up, Lucius?
Hey guys, I love the new Power Ranger movie. If they kept the Green Ranger a female in the next movie, then I'm definitely gonna go see the sequel. Let's be real, you're probably gonna go see the sequel anyways. First question is, will there ever be a male Pink Ranger in the future? I don't know. Second question, why didn't the Rangers have morphers in the new movie? And last question, will Lord Zed be in the sequel? Great show as always. To answer your first question, will there ever be a male Pink Ranger?
I hope so. I doubt it.
I hope so, I doubt it.
I hope so, and I doubt it too.
Second question, why didn't the Rangers have morphers?
For a fact, they made it a movie first and a toy thing second.
Okay. And I mean, you'd probably agree.
I also agree too, but I was also very disappointed because Daryl and me actually filmed our video because we wanted to see how they were going to use
You
the
know, so
morphers.
you want to hear a funny story? So when I interviewed the Rangers, they wrapped me up before this last question. I was going to ask them, since you guys didn't get to morph in the movie, can you morph now?
Oh, that would have been
And then
dope.
I
That
was
would've
going to
been
have
so
them,
cool.
but because they were going to do it, but I was like, dude, I ran out of time.
Oh, no.
Sorry, next time. And last, do you think we'll get Lord Zed in the sequel?
Yes.
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 I think Lord Zed and they have like what 6 movies planned out.
Yeah. Well, and one of them's a prequel.
Oh, that I did not know.
Yeah, one of them's a prequel with the Zordon Rita
That's
team.
awesome. Awesome.
So that's something that's supposed to be happening too, which they can recast technically because they can go a lot younger. Like when they first
depending on
become
how far
Rangers.
back they go, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, Zordon and Rita in their prime.
But this is also
Yeah.
a good chance to bring in characters because this is an alien team like Triforia, KO-35, like really playing
Avatar
Avatar.
Rangers, yeah.
It's really playing with
Lost
the lore.
Galaxy.
Phantom Ranger, which is Joe.
That's right.
That's right. And also, I'm going to take the time to shout out, actually, a couple of people. We have MJ Spud, who hit that super chat feature and says, this is from Shadowbird. You guys are so cute together, man. I love the fact that a hashtag couple happened. We have Damn Quilty. Also, I'm going to get to you, Damn Quilty, in a second, but we have Larry Newbill,
That's
who
my
hit
boy.
that
I love Larry.
super chat feature. Dude, Larry, all the
You know
love,
why
dude.
I
all the love.
listen? I love everybody in the chat, but you know why specifically I love Larry?
Why, Joe?
Because he speaks my language talking about the beer. I think him and I would just sit. I almost want to go to this con that he's going to in Kansas City just to have a beer with Larry.
For the record, we love you all. Joe loves you
I do love you all,
but,
for real.
But
Shadowbird,
that's a special connection.
MJ Spud,
That's a special beer
Blackwing, you guys all have my heart. All you guys. Tiffany, T Swagger. Do I have to do another
love
one?
It, love it, man. You know what? I think we're gonna wait for one more. We're gonna wait for one more super chat feature. You guys can. I can get the blame. It's fine. One more super chat feature. We're gonna get another spoiler from my man Joe, the captain. But also, Dan Quilty wants to know a question: can the super chat be paid with PayPal?
I don't think so.
I don't think it can be. I'm not as familiar with it, but Google.
Yeah, I think so. It's a Google thing.
So
Google's weird.
Look up Google. I'm pretty sure if you connect your accounts and blah 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 blah, that's how you use that super chat feature. Thank you for asking that question. Damn Quilty. Damn
Quilty. Let's put it out to New Bill. If he wants a spoiler, I'll do one. Because he's my guy.
Larry, you're awesome.
I'm a Larry guy.
Am I out?
I think.
Danny?
Yeah,
My
Danny,
turn?
you're up.
All right, so we got a question from Marvin Sked.
What up, Marvin?
His question is, his comment is, I'm new here and I love that hashtag show, and I love the Amazing Rangers wrap-up. I'm from Germany and I don't know any German Power Ranger fans except for Abigail Parker from the live stream.
Well, you know us now. We're your friends, dude.
We're not in Germany, though.
I don't care.
He says, I'm a huge Power Rangers fan and I have a question for you guys. I want to know, what is your favorite Power Ranger season? My favorite Power Ranger season
question
is
was
Power Rangers Time Force. P.S. Sorry, my English is not so good, but I tried it. Smiley face. Hashtag International Ranger
That was actually
friends.
pretty good.
Yo, I gotta be honest with you, man. Your English was great.
Your English is better than my German.
Great.
So,
Our favorite Ranger season?
yeah.
On 3?
Yeah, on 3?
I don't know.
Rob, you and me are probably
Yeah,
gonna
ours is
say.
gonna match.
Probably
That's why I
not
counted
gonna
us.
match, I'm gonna guess.
There's so many. There's so many.
We'll start with us. 1, 2, 3.
RPM. Yeah.
I haven't watched RPM, but
It's okay.
see.
Guess what? You've saved the best for last.
There you go. Because I'm actually watching them all in order.
That's
I
good.
just finished Mystic Force.
That's a
Oh,
good
you're
way to
close.
Mystic Force, man. Honestly, I have to give Mystic Force a lot of credit.
Dude, Mystic Force is not
Mystic
bad. I
Force
keep
is
saying
Well,
it.
I have nothing wrong with the season, so I don't like the suits.
I think they're fine. I think they're cool looking. Like, if you take the capes away, even with the capes, I think I'll tell you what, Mystic Force probably has one of the coolest morphs.
Yeah, I also don't like the hulking Green
Oh, yeah,
Ranger.
well,
I don't like that either.
Well, to be fair, I love Time Force. I'm not a fan of Quantum Ranger on rollerblades.
Yeah, me neither.
That killed it for me.
weird.
Stretch
That was
Armstrong,
weird.
Triassic
Quantum
Ranger.
Ranger's one of those badass dudes.
So cool. I love him. That's my dude, man.
We're gonna get Southworth on this.
We need to, for sure, man. But then again, I was the guy that did like the Stretch Armstrong effect for like the Triassic Ranger or whatever it was for,
yeah, I
Dino
didn't like
Thunder.
that either.
We're also talking about the same season where Tommy did.
Abigail says she's gonna teach me German. I would teach
You know
all
what's
of us
another
German,
thing
I
I didn't like too? when the Rangers got all buffed up.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
when
yeah.
Andros
Oh,
got,
the
like,
Andros battle lines.
the battle lines.
and then
that was the first one.
And then Shane in Ninja Storm, he has like a 6-pack going on.
Strip,
those
bro.
swings.
Strip, bro. Ernie, our castmate.
I want to see your nipples poke out from your shirt. You are a weird guy, Ernesto. I don't understand you sometimes, and that's why I love you. I'll take off the top shirt. I'll take off the top shirt.
This is getting so weird.
Hey, you love it. Don't fight it. Don't
I'm
fight
gonna get
it.
stuck in his shirt. Let me live.
Here, don't fight this. My head.
They donate. You donated. This is what you get.
All right, we're good. Shirts off.
Shirts off.
Shirts off.
That woke JD up. You should have caught it with his face. All right. So I think it's your comment,
Is
actually.
it my comment? Why the hell not? Okay, so I have a comment from Troy Two-Face. What up, Troy Two-Face? Comment is, hey guys, sorry I missed the live stream. I was watching the movie with my cousin for the 3rd time. You have 2 more to catch up with this guy. And 1 more to catch up with this guy. We saw it about the same right now.
Yeah.
I definitely loved it. I agree with DJ about the Krispy Kreme advertising. I would like to have Tommy be a Japanese girl. Actually, I would love that.
I would love that too.
Actually, yes. Actually, dude, I love that. Japanese girl and Tomi Tommy could be short for Tomiko. Tomiko.
Oh, that's
Olo.
brilliant.
I love everything about that. Actually, that's
How come this
amazing.
guy's not writing the movie?
Yeah, Troy Two-Face. Hey, Saban and Lionsgate. Come on. There he is. I would love a Trini and Tommy relationship. And Kelly, the reason for them being delinquents is to relate to teenagers in this day and age. And I love Billy being autistic. I can relate to him myself, as myself am autistic. Dude, awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
Really, really awesome, man. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Dude, keep rocking from your Ranger family. Love it. Troy Two-Face, love
You
it.
should write for the Power Ranger movie, Troy. What were you gonna say?
I honestly, like, when he said I would like to see a Tommy and Trini love interest, as soon as I saw the post of like, oh, you know, the Green Ranger might be a girl, I was just like, I ship it.
I should.
You
Yeah.
I honestly,
Completely
that's the first thing I thought. Trini and Tommy should totally, like, I ship it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I love it.
Joe, you are up.
Oh man. You know what, Lucius? I didn't read your hashtag. Sorry. Hashtag Kelly needs more sleep. Hashtag Joe rocks. Hashtag DJ get better. I guess you were sick that day. Remember you were
Oh, I was
sneezing?
dead sick, remember?
And by the way, I was born on October 31st, 1997 during the Power Ranger Turbo movie. That's all right. Sorry, I didn't read any of that. Anyways, Ryan Buetta. What's up? Awesome party Thursday night. Joe and DJ. Kuya. Love you, bros. And
yes.
both of you have an angelic, more phenomenal singing voice. And DJ,
Yes.
sweet dance moves. I challenge you to a dance battle next time.
Bring it
Oh,
on.
hold on, all caps. I challenge you to a dance battle. Let me do a Hulk. I challenge you to a dance battle, brother. But anyway, the movie was amazing. Great acting, characterization, visuals, story, writing. It was all a true love letter to the fans. My only complaint was that the Rangers didn't appear near 3/4 of the movie. Rita was kind of over the top and too much Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. I will say this about the Rangers not showing up. I think this movie was really smart in the sense those kids were Rangers as soon as they got their coins. Their suits, on the other hand, did not show up, but the entire time they were Power Rangers. They had powers. They did have the Rangerness. They just didn't know how to use all of their abilities. So I think the movie was really clever. So if you want to say Power Rangers weren't there the entire movie, I disagree. The Rangers were there. The suits weren't there the entire movie. Please continue.
But anyway,
But anyway.
well, no, it actually says that.
Oh.
But no, I'm sorry. But overall, a great movie, 7.5 out of 10 from me. Love you guys till the next time. Ryan, thank you so much. I like the fact that they weren't Rangers for 3/4 of the movie because it was like that Batman Begins slow burn.
But they were Rangers though. Isn't that the suits?
Right.
But besides that, it's just like they didn't know each other. And I love the fact that, you know, they had to know each other to be a team.
They got to get that personal
Yeah.
connection, yeah.
You know, and I like the fact that, you know, the morphing grid didn't allow them to morph till they became a team. You know, because I even think like the Megazord battle was a good example of that, you know.
That was brilliant.
Once they knew how to work together, they automatically picked up, okay, this is how we're going to do this with the Megazord, you know.
We got another super chat.
Actually, I was about to get to the comments real quick. So we have Black Green 2040 who wants to ask, why does everybody hate Overdrive? We're going to get to that question in a bit.
I don't hate it.
I do.
He hates it.
Hate's a strong word. I just passionately dislike.
I asked him earlier. I was like, hey, can I write hate? No, he's like, no, I don't like. Remember when I was writing?
Well, Overdrive has its issues. I will say this: Overdrive's theme makes more sense than Ninja Steel right now because there's no ninja stuff.
Yeah.
So we have Carlos Martinez who says Church of Ernie, hashtag Church of Ernie.
Damn,
I
man.
love that. I
Church of
love that
Ernie.
I'm just finding out about hashtag Church of Ernie. I'm going to totally call him my minister. We have MJ Spud that says, yes, DJ. We have Ernie who says, my day is complete. We have Blackwing who says, curse you, Ernie. We have Carlos Martinez that's just cracking up. We have Light Behind Shadow. We have MJ Spud that says, those tats, though. I don't know what you're talking about. We have, we have Keith that says, move your pecs. All right, there you go.
You didn't have to pay for that.
I'm here for your viewing pleasure. We have Larry that says, no wonder DJ is King Champ. I like that name, King Champ. I like that, actually. I've seen it 10 times. Damn, you seen the movie 10 times?
Wow.
Holy crap.
Now we know how they made their $100 million back.
I am insignificant.
I'm barely at 5.
I'll tell you what, we're not worthy, man. That is great.
Yeah.
See, go for 11. Hey, I'm just saying. What's that? Okay, so we have our super. I was reading something about to do right. Sorry. We have another big shout out to the one and only, the lovely hashtag Abigail is amazing. Hashtag Abigail is so clever. Hitting that super chat feature. We're gonna give you another spoiler. Her comment is, Joe, we will have an international. Why is everything about beer with you?
I don't know. I drink a lot of beer.
That's not incorrect.
Beer is good.
Joe, we will have an international beer festival in my city soon.
Well, you know what? It's funny about this, actually. It's a dream of mine, no joke.
Jeez.
To be in Germany during Oktoberfest.
Oh, that'd be
Because
dope.
I've only been to Oktoberfest out here in Alpine Village.
Sure.
So I would love to go to Germany's real, authentic
the heart
Oktoberfest.
of Beer Fest.
I'm a huge Oktoberfest fan.
Really?
Oh yeah, the chicken dance.
I would totally be down. I'm not as much.
Yeah, I love it.
You would think I would know that by now. I was like, okay.
I love that. I mean, I'm all about Oktoberfest.
But dude, I'd totally be down just to go because dude, that's a pastime.
Dude, that's
That's tradition.
Where's
that's
that at?
in
in Germany.
Germany.
Like that's the real.
We got to take a
authentic-
trip now.
Oh, there you go.
Hashtag-
We got a fan in Germany.
Hashtag
Morphin.
Power Rangers taking over Oktoberfest.
Hashtag is going international.
Yeah, there you go.
So another spoiler, right?
International Ranger
Really quick,
friends.
let's get to the rest of our comment. Going to try to send you lots of pictures, maybe even videos.
I
There will
love
be
it.
over 100 different types of beer.
I think you're talking about heaven.
I think.
Actually,
I think.
you read that in the Bible.
I think it made Joe's day. Abigail Parker,
If there were
thank you
100
so
different
much.
types of beer here, you'd have made my day.
And
I
Joe would have tried them all.
just- that looked weird when I was doing that.
It looked amazing.
It looked kind of strange.
It looked amazing.
Spoiler.
Joe's gonna
Spoiler.
drop one more spoiler for everyone, and we will go like this once it's done. Joe, hit him with that spoiler.
Another returning Ranger is going to be Catherine Sutherland.
Catherine Sutherland! We are talking about Mighty Morphin Pink. We're talking
She's
about
my girl.
Senior Ranger 5 Pink. Catherine Sutherland, oh dude, I am glad to see her back. If we can get her and
Always, I really love
Yeah.
it. Awesome wrap up as a movie. And after watching it twice, I had to edit my comment. I agree with Kelly that the Rangers weren't perfect role models at the beginning, but in my opinion, they became sort of role models during the movie. Kimberly really regretted what she had done. We could see that Zack cared so much for his mother that he was just afraid and knows how he feels. Trini acts so strange because she wasn't sure who she is and she had to find I'm sorry, I lost my place, and she had to find her place in the world. Billy managed to find friends and sort of overcome his father's death. And Jason, imagine all the pressure he had to deal with. Playing a great season, being good at school, and his dad always remembering that he has to act perfect. I bet a lot of the teenagers would have reacted the same way he does. And in the end, they all stood together and were willing to give their lives for the city and its people that had caused them so much trouble. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a perfect role models, but be able to learn from your mistakes. Oh, by the way, Billy and Zack were my favorites, and I loved the soundtrack so much. The version Stand By Me was amazing. If anyone is interested, like my coworker found it on YouTube, and there's a link to the YouTube channel. And thanks for all the love. Would love to get Ranger keys. See you next time, emoji. And sorry for the long post. Hashtag Killing-Master of Live Chat. Hashtag DJ Get Well. Hashtag Joe the Beer Lover. Hashtag Love My New. Hashtag Winky Face.
Winky face.
Winky face. Thank you for your comment, sir.
That was Abigail, ma'am.
Oh crap! I am so sorry. Thank you, Abigail. Got sidetracked with the my bad. You know I love you.
Oh, Ernie has a great idea. A wrap up live from Oktoberfest.
Yes.
You know what? We should do a wrap up, honestly, which is really close to here, is live from Angel Grove Park.
That's
Have you ever been?
Nope.
It's literally pretty close to
I
here.
was-
I grew up around that area.
Yeah. We're supposed to go sometime, though.
Yeah,
We're
we
supposed to
should
sometime.
definitely go.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to take you too. You've never been either.
I would say the command center, but I don't think we're allowed to film there.
Oh, we're gonna fucking film that. Ah,
We're
damn it,
gonna-
I keep cussing on this.
We're gonna excitedly film there. Is what he meant to say. I will get to your comments. There's a lot of them, but if you really want me to see your comment, use that super chat feature. In the
Super
meantime,
chat
have a
feature.
comment.
And then we have more Ranger spoilers. I give you 2 already.
We have two. We have Catherine Sutherland, and Tommy, Jason David Frank. There's more spoilers, and I gotta be honest with you, it's getting me more excited for Ninja Super Steel.
If it's called that.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Officially?
Yeah.
Wow.
They announced it. Yeah, they're like, hey, we have a new one. Guess what it is? Is it super? It's super.
I hate that.
So we have a comment from Cyril Moore who says, Jason and Billy were awesome. Who else loves Trini as the Yellow Ranger? The Power Rangers movie get a 9 out of 10. I love the Yellow Ranger suit, and I love the Red Ranger suit also. I want to see a black Tommy. Okay, I feel you. Either way, I'd like to see the diversity.
Jay, that was JD's prediction.
African American Tommy. I can see that.
I think if it's a male, it's gonna end up being Middle Eastern.
I'm for progression. Whatever it is, I just like the diversity because again, we established the last time. Every single
But I do
ranger,
hope it's a female.
every
personally.
single ranger has been different. Every single ranger has been different. Caucasian, Indian, African American, Hispanic. What am I missing? And Chinese. Great cast, man. I would love to see. I would love to see that Japanese ranger happen. That Tomiko one.
People, can you check and see if people are saying we're syncing out of the audio?
Oh. Thank you guys at home. Thank you for letting us know about the audio issues. We are going to check it right now. Do us a favor, if you could hear me well. Do us a favor. Once it's better, let us know in the chat, and then we will know. Thank you for being patient. In the meantime,
Who is it? My chat or mine?
I think it's me. Nope, that was you. It's you. Sorry.
All right, mine is pretty easy. Alex the Great says hashtag Spudbird.
Spudbird.
That's it.
Love it. Danny, you're up.
Damn it! How come I couldn't? Oh, you got you.
All right. So this is from Leron Underwood. Hey,
Leroy Underwood.
he says, "Hey, I'm 10. I went to go see Power Rangers movie. Awesome.
That
I went
is
5
awesome.
times. I went 5 times.
I can be honest with you. One of my favorite comments, man. Thank you for joining us. And I have a comment from Red Ranger 241. What up, Red Ranger 241? He says, awesome review of the movie, guys. I was geeking out with my friend when the 1995 theme song kicked in. Dude, I was totally excited.
And I'm glad it was that theme song, by the way.
Dude, classic. And with the dinosaurs. With the classic running side by side. Love that shit.
People are saying audio's fine, so I guess it depends on where you are. It's a connection depending on where you
Yeah.
Cool. But again, thank you for letting us know.
Thank you.
So let's see. Which seasons would you like to see get adapted to a big screen treatment? For me, it's got to be Power Rangers in Space because imagine Countdown to Destruction with a massive budget. Thanks for answering my question, Josh, aka Red Ranger 241. Danny, which season would you like to see adapted?
I agree with you. I
In
would like
space?
to see in space. In space or in space.
Cool.
I would really like to see in space.
Lightspeed Rescue, and I'll tell you why.
That's a good one.
It's because this could be like I can see them doing in the movie like, okay, we know that there's Power Rangers, let's make man-made Power Rangers.
Sure,
And let's get all these kind of like people that should be Power Rangers.
Maybe
be
even
Power
government or city funded.
Like almost like an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Power Rangers.
I love that. I love that idea a lot, actually. I'm gonna go Time Force, just because
a great one, too.
we're going so extraterrestrial, and there's so many sci-fi elements. I mean, why not? I mean, we kind of have magical elements as well with the staff a little bit, but why not go sci-fi? Let's get some time travel in this mix.
or SPD.
SPD is a great one.
SPD.
SPD or in space can.
Because SPD itself
would be awesome.
was awesome.
It's one of my favorite
you know?
seasons,
So
That's the
like,
Star Wars of
So
yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
Star Trek.
if-
I guess
Star Trek, yeah.
So if like imagine
Or
the
Battlestar.
budget
Yeah,
with
sure.
SPD,
That'd be sick.
awesome. And I know it's a huge hit in Japan. Deca Ranger.
Is it mine? Jezer Reyes says, I connected with Zach. You're talking about the movie.
Hey, I thought Zach was a great character. We have a couple of comments. We basically have Mario Ayala, who says, DJ and Joe, and once a Ranger team up, do you guys think Bridge... Okay, I'm gonna do my best. Do you guys think Bridge was a good choice for the Red Ranger than maybe Jack or Sky? Who do you think would do it better?
Bridge.
You like Bridge?
I think Bridge, the only thing that would make him not the ideal candidate of the Red Ranger is that he felt entitled to it. Other than that, he had the qualities of the Red Ranger.
Bridge or Sky?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sky.
Okay.
I meant to say Sky.
So you feel like Sky would have been a better Red Ranger?
Sky would have been the Red Ranger.
The Red Ranger.
Sky reminds me of a hardcore Carter.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
Carter was a by the book dude, but kind of like he
Not
was
as
too
bad as Sky, though.
Well, no, because Carter was too afraid to fail, where Sky thought he couldn't fail.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the difference.
Cocky versus confident.
Well, I wouldn't say that
Sky
Carter
was, yeah, but Sky was pretty cocky.
but Carter wasn't.
No, that's like confident.
He was
Right. I don't think he was confident though. I think he inherently had a leader quality to him, but he was like Cyclops.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Rephrase.
Boy Scout.
He was
Yeah, he was a Boy Scout.
He was a confident guy. Not that he projected or said he was confident. He was just a confident guy because he was so capable. Because he was such a Boy Scout.
Sure.
Because he was the model.
But I don't think he was necessarily confident in himself as much as he was around his team. I think he was overcompensating to an extent, but he had to.
But he was a
He felt
confident
like he
leader.
had to. Yeah.
Sure.
Whereas Sky was a cocky guy.
Yeah.
He
And like you
wanted
said,
that title
Right.
from the very beginning.
and part of his character development was finally stepping back and say, "Hey, I would follow
Yeah.
any one of my team members." I love that, by the way.
So do I.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It
No,
was
it
a
was
good character
they were
development.
great. I love both of those characters.
Am I?
I think you're up actually.
I'm up. Okay, this is from Angel Reina, who says, I would like to see Tommy or Tommy to be evil by choice, not by under a spell.
Let me ask you something really quick. So, do you even want to see another evil Green Ranger arc? Because technically, Rita kind of served both. Do you feel like the next Green Ranger, because it's going to be green, should repeat that in a sense? Do you want to see Tommy be a bad Green Ranger before becoming a good Green Ranger?
If it makes sense for the story, yes. It has to make sense though.
Sure.
I think it's too big of a important story not to tell. But I don't think they need to spend a whole movie on it.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think it has to happen.
The evil?
Because if it doesn't happen, people are gonna still lose their minds. Like, what? They're not following the story. But I mean, again, if it follows the story,
If it makes sense.
and of course, I don't want it to be like the whole film.
Right.
You know.
Because it can come off like a rehash. And I got to be honest with you. I feel like some of the criticisms are unfounded in the sense that anything that's different, people have already been complaining about.
Yeah.
People are kind of divided with Tommy being a female. I want to see a female Tommy. I would love to see a female.
Daniel Romano agrees. He says if it fits the story, he's all for it.
There you go. I don't think change is bad. I think the changes that have been made make sense. And I'm confident in Dean Israelite, assuming he would come back for the sequel and do it. It was his direction and this cast that really made this movie.
Yeah, if you like Power Rangers, definitely check out Project Almanac.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
that was the movie he did that really got him on the map.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go for it.
No, I think you're up, man.
Okay,
Right?
I am up.
Yeah.
I have a comment from Silver Wolf. Comment is, what was the group name for the Power Rangers Legacy Wars? I believe that's the group you started on the...
It's THS Rangers. You playing Legacy Wars?
No, but
Dude, that game is so hard. Here's my complaint, my biggest complaints. Are you playing?
Yes, so
Are
I
you
need to join
THS
it.
Rangers? Yeah. It's a private group, so all you got to do is send an invite. I already know Blackwing's in there. I believe Abigail Parker's in there. This Merrick's in there. A few of you guys. There's like 7 or 8 of us in there. Here's my biggest complaints about that game. Well, it was glitchy when it first came out, but my biggest complaint is that the block button isn't a permanent button. Like, it randomly comes up.
It's a paper, rock, scissors game.
But I don't like the fact that, like, if somebody else gets lucky with all their blocks, they
Yeah.
can use them the whole game. Like, and there's a strategy behind
There's
this whole
definitely- yeah,
thing
there
now, too,
definitely
that
is.
I've realized is that
Yeah.
you want to lure people in to get your secondary attack on because they can't necessarily stop it.
Well, there's a couple things, too. Like, number one, quick attacks will beat harder attacks. Harder attacks will obviously break blocks. There's certain reserve rangers that could both serve as attacks and defense.
And Tommy is broken, dude. Like
nerf that.
Seriously, like
Nerf that.
I don't think I've beaten a Tommy yet.
I've definitely beaten him, but he's definitely a little. But here's the thing: Jason, Mighty Morphin, is strong as crap.
I don't
too.
have him. I haven't. Oh, I do have him. I haven't played him. You
He's
know
strong
what I
as
like
crap.
using the most though is movie Jason. He's great. Like I love play. And Billy is great in this game too.
Billy, Mighty Morphin is amazing.
Dude, he has
With
that
the
move, the
lance.
lance. He pulls you in and it just dazes you.
Even like the uppercut swipe with it, dude. We could do like a whole. Trust me, I could do.
What
A,
pissed me off about this game is that when I saw the trailer, I was like, "Oh, sweet, this is gonna be on PS4 and this and that."
Yeah.
And I was like looking everywhere.
But it's free to
for-
download.
dude, but
I know.
to be fair, those graphics are great.
Yeah.
Like these suits, like they got detail.
I just wish it was the style of play was like Marvel Contest of Champions.
I haven't played that.
It's way easier to play. This game. It gets extremely frustrating, and you go on more losing
love the
streaks.
game.
I know, cause
You do?
I love the game.
I
Dude,
love it
I'm-
too, but real. I'm at like
What level are you on?
I'm at level 3. I'm almost at a level 4. I'm at like 1564 or something.
See, because John plays, Mighty Soul plays, and I just see them go good and.
Yeah,
Tossing
Blackwing,
the
I
balls,
agree.
and I'm
Tommy's
just
too
like,
OP. Me and Blackwing, and we have a chat in our Ranger group about this.
Oh, cool.
On the THS Rangers thing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, dude, it's too overpowered.
Yeah, I'm level 3.
Oh, dude, you're higher than me.
1950. Dude, I love this game.
1950. Yeah, you're pretty. You should be level 4, I think. 1700's level 4.
I don't think it is.
1700's level 4.
Well, this level is different from like the other level. Like your power up levels, as far as you unlocking stuff, is different from the other one. I will.
Oh,
okay,
we did get a super chat.
My biggest complaint, and then we're gonna read the super chat because guys, you're awesome. The
Going
biggest-
extra long today for you guys because
Yeah.
we didn't have an episode last week. So hey, and by the
Yeah,
way, everyone
it's to
wants to
make
see
up.
you.
Me?
Anyway, everyone wants to see you.
My biggest complaint about this game, though, is when you fight, and then it ends up in a draw. When I've clearly won that damn
Well,
fight.
dude, it was even
I
worse.
won that fight. There's no draw.
It was even worse when you would fight, and you were clearly winning, and then it would be a draw, but it would say you lose. I'm like, what just happened? Like, there were so many glitches in the beginning, and the game is extremely frustrating. And I think the mechanics need to be worked out. It needs to be a little smoother. For example, when I hit the block button, it never seems to work. Like, it just frustrates me. But anyway, Larry Newbill, thank you for your super chat.
Super chat.
Do I have to give another one up right now?
How much was the super chat?
I don't know. Dude, he's
Oh, you know, it's Larry. No, yes.
All right,
Spoiler.
for you, Larry.
Spoiler. Ninja Steel, Super Steel, spoiler of
Okay.
Return Rangers.
Okay, you're gonna like this one.
I might like it.
Shane from Ninja Storm is coming.
Oh, dude, I love Shane. Dude, Ninja Storm,
I'm
Ninja
surprised
Steel.
He hasn't posted anything on his Instagram about him. 'cause I follow him.
Can we get an episode where Shane says?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nobody's supposed to know about any of this stuff. Whatever.
Hey, anybody who's heard the super
They're gonna
chat
come down
secrets?
to you.
Oh, I know.
Anybody
I know.
who's heard the super chat secrets? Don't tell anybody. It wasn't us.
This stays between us
It
and
was-
the super chat.
And if it
heard
does
it
come back to
here.
us, it was Joe's fault.
Yeah. Great.
Dude, I hope Shane comes back and says, hey, by the way, you guys aren't really ninjas. You guys don't do anything ninja-like. Take off those outfits.
And maybe he's the one that,
Well,
trains him. Kids say-
here's another thing too that I do know, and on this one's for free. Is that
Spoiler.
It's not just for one episode either. There's multiple episodes that this is all happening in. Like, there's a few.
See, because in Ninja,
Maybe more than a few.
In Ninja, they come back. The Ninja Rangers come back, and it's to teach the Red Ranger the valuable lesson of being ninja, and to show the team too. But it's mainly the Red Ranger, which is why they tie him up, and then both the alien Ninja Ranger and Ninja Storm Ranger take leadership of the whole team. But we'll see.
We will see.
We will see. I think you're up.
I'm up. All right, so I have a comment from FF Justice. What up, FF Justice? You're rocking with us, rocking over here, rocking with us, rocking over there. Cool. So, what happened to Billy that caused him to die was what Rita used her staff for Zach infecting him. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. What happened to Billy that caused him to die was what Rita used her staff for Zach infecting him or something. She did that to Billy longer, so drowning Billy would easily finish him, leaving Zordon to be the only hope for survival. Okay, so you're saying that he didn't necessarily die solely from the drowning. You feel like the staff thing, in addition to the drowning, killed
In
him.
addition to Kimberly not performing CPR.
In addition to nobody knowing resuscitating
well, I mean,
techniques.
You see Kimberly, try to see if he had a pulse.
She checked if he was dead,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which he was. Did not try to revive him.
Yeah.
Is a complaint that Kelly was very adamant of pointing out. The Rangers did nothing to save their friend. They just said, "Oh crap, he's done. He's done. Let's carry him." It was a very sad moment though. And then they had the whole Stand By Me. Come on. You are up, sir.
Oh, hey. Dream to Aspire. The biggest question for all old fans of the original show, which movie moment was more sad? Power Rangers 2017, Billy, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the Rangers thinking it was too late to save Zordon. Great question.
Great question.
Me personally, I'm gonna have to say Billy was more sad. Them saving Zordon, I didn't care.
Oh,
I didn't.
oh.
He lived a good life.
Oh.
He lived for thousands of years.
Is that-
Billy lived for like 15.
Is that a fact?
17. Listen, he's an old guy.
But is that a fact? I mean, he's kind of like a presence now. I don't think he was alive for
He's a
thousands of
floating
years.
head.
He should be.
See, the thing with me, I think, I say Billy,
Billy was-
but that's because I don't know. Watching the Mighty Morphin movie, it wasn't the Zordon we knew.
Yeah.
you
It
know?
wasn't the Zordon
like,
we knew.
honestly,
Oh,
what hurt me
Rangers.
was seeing Andros
Why is everyone raping when he's
slash Zordon. That hurt me more.
Sure.
Seeing Andros slashing Zordon because that's the Zordon we know.
Yeah, sure. My biggest problem with the original movie, the '94 movie, was that it ruined the continuity in the sense that Zordon was actually in the tube as opposed to like an interdimensional being trapped in a time warp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It changed that, and then eventually the TV show kind of caught up and like, hey, we're leaving now, and Zordon took the whole tube with him.
I don't understand why they. Yeah, that was really weird. I don't understand why they didn't connect the movie to
Yeah.
the TV show.
That's the other thing that.
I mean,
bugs me
I
too.
understand the continuity, but I feel like the show.
'Cause-
You have to assume that the people that are going probably watch the show.
Yeah.
Well, it was more of a Fox thing. Actually, I have some insight to that. It was more of a Fox thing because originally they weren't even going to bring back the actors from the
I
TV show.
read about that. Yeah.
They weren't even going to bring back the actors, so this was always meant as a Fox endeavor to make a movie franchise. Which Lionsgate finally kind of did right. It finally established a movie verse that is its own identity. And then eventually the Power Rangers movie did do in the box office, and eventually they did the Turbo movie, which did fit into continuity.
Yeah.
People are liking that Shane announcement. If you hit that super chat button, there's more where that came from.
You heard it here first. He's doing stuff he shouldn't be doing, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely.
Super chat. I'll tell you what. A few more super chat. We will give you goods.
Listen, we've only scratched the surface. There's only named 3 so far.
Yeah.
All right. There's a ton.
There's a ton. Jeez.
Am I up?
I'm up. I think I'm up.
Sure.
Okay, this is from Aishwa
Oh,
Fairley.
you are up. Yes.
And they said the Power Rangers movie was great. My favorite part was the opening sequence with Zordon and Rita. I have a question for you guys. With Tommy being introduced in the sequel, would you rather 1, keep him or her as a green and introduce them as white later? 2, introducing the White Ranger as a separate character, or 3, skip the White Ranger and go straight into Zeo. Hashtag plot twist.
We need the White Ranger.
You know what? So here's what I was thinking. I actually thought when Zordon was going to come back, that he would have come back as the White Ranger.
I was honestly like, what I told Marisol was that in the beginning it should have been Zordon as the White Ranger.
I get why people say that. Because a lot of depictions in terms of like Zordon creating the white power for Tommy in the TV show, obviously different continuity. I like the connection between Zordon and Jason as the Red Ranger. You know what I mean? I do like the fact that if they do introduce the White Ranger, it could be its own power. It could be an upgrade. It could be something we haven't seen before versus Jason, you are the Red Ranger because I was the Red Ranger. It is you. And I love the fact that the morphing grid gives him all of this knowledge. Like Rita was able to go up to each Ranger and go, you're the pure of heart. You're the outcast. I was that way too. Zordon's like, Jason, you're the Red Ranger. You are connected. We're all one big messed up family. I want to see a new power. I like that. I like that leaving it open type of thing.
It's good.
That's all I'm saying. No, I mean, but don't get me wrong. White Ranger makes sense. Abigail Parker hitting that super chat feature. Thank you so much. And you know what she says? She wants spoilers.
I know. I just saw him go.
I love the fact that. Okay, all right, okay.
I'm trying to.
Spoilers.
Shane was a good one. I'm gonna say Shane was a good one.
Shane is probably one of my favorites.
He is.
So is Cat though. I like Cat.
I like Cat too.
I love that.
Now I don't. How do I want to play this? Do I want to go or, you know what I mean? Because it can go like this.
Is there a middle?
Uh,
If there's a middle, go middle.
Jason Font's coming back.
Oh, Time Force Red. Wes Collins is coming back for Ninja Steel. What is up with all these cameos,
Wow.
dude?
Now I'm
ex-
really interested in the story.
Yeah, it's like they go back and like, hey, maybe Ninja Steel isn't that bad. It's not a terrible season. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just that it doesn't have like an at stakes kind of season.
There's another. My next one's a good one.
Your next one's a good one.
Because I forgot that. I was like,
I think this could be our last one, right? So, okay, if we get one more super chat, and you know time is ticking because we're almost done with our comments. If we get one more super chat, we will get one more spoiler.
I can do a couple more, depending on how many super chats we get. It has to be before. It has to be before we finish this, though. Like, if we finish this, then no more. But yes, Wes.
MJ Spud says nice. Daniel Romano says what? Shouterberg says yes, girl, yes, girl, yes.
All right, let's finish these real quick.
Blackwing says yes. Damn Quilty, go for it. Is it me? No,
It's you. It's you.
it is me.
Oh, unless you're done. Are you done?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're up.
I have a comment from Blackwing2040, hashtag B-Dub in the house. What up, what up, what up? You know me well, man. Right when you guys went live, I was in the movie theater, and I hope you liked that movie, man. Really excited that you got to see it. I love this movie so much, it really blew me away. I definitely related to Billy the most, mostly being a black nerd and being bullied, but also having a group of friends that care about you. Dude, thank you for sharing that, man. I love Billy so much.
There's 2 in a row.
This movie was very nostalgic and modernized as well, but it flowed well together. I think this could bring new ideas to the franchise tone-wise. More phenomenal film. Hashtag Joe is the Phantom Ranger. Damn right he is. Hashtag Kelly is Bae. Hashtag DJ is King. Hashtag B-Dub in the house. And we have some super chats. We have a super chat from Abigail Parker. Hashtag Abigail is amazing. And we have hashtag Larry Newbill hitting us up with that super chat. You know what? Hit him.
Okay. Chip from Mystic Force is coming back.
Chip from Mystic Force,
I actually saw the
dude!
Instagram.
Oh, you knew that then. So you knew that one.
But for those who don't
a lot
know,
of people knew that because I think Peter shared it.
I think
he
he actually
was-
like dropped something, but I don't think it was official.
It
until-
wasn't official till right now.
But either way, the beans is we have Chip from Mystic Force. Love it. Love it.
Actually happened in an injury. So
We have Abigail Parker who says yes. We have Daniel Romano who says yes. We have Shadowberg who says yes. We have B-Dub that says, oh snaps, really son, damn dude, that's my G. He didn't say all that, but it was close.
Here's another one for you.
for me,
Tori's coming back.
Get out of here. Ninja Storm Tori.
I actually had a crush on her.
Hey, you know what? Tori was a very cute girl.
She still is.
She's a very cute girl. She had a great role in that
Oh
scene.
yeah.
Hanging out with the boys, keeping them all in check. I think we're good with the spoilers for today. So let's go ahead and finish up these comments. I think you're up.
I think I'm next.
I think I'm next.
I think
okay,
Mr. Joe is
okay.
next.
Well, I'll do these as long as we can finish these. Here's the Japan Boy.
Here's the Japan Boy.
Here's the Japan Boy. I
Number
really like
one.
everything about the movie, so here are my comments. Another way where we could get more of the Insu fight would be the Rangers fighting Goldar. I felt Goldar shouldn't grow giant from the start. We knew Rita was collecting gold to create Goldar, but what she could have done was she could have used more of the gold that was enough to create Goldar in the regular size, so the Rangers could fight while Rita continues to fight more gold to make my monster grow. Going to the command center, each time jump into the river was cool, but isn't it troublesome for the Rangers to get wet every single time they went in there? I hope Billy would make. It's confused me for a second. I hope Billy would make a communicator. I wish that too, and would work with Alpha for teleportation in the sequel. I just realized 2 days after watching the movie, the Megazord cockpits were similar to Q-Ren-O from Q Ranger.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
And the part where the Megazord... Damn damn it. And the part where the Megazord dance was also similar to Q Ranger, Q Tama dance. In the official trailer, there was an I song, but it wasn't in the movie. Correct me if I'm not wrong, but there's also a scene where the Rangers were throwing folded paper with written, "We need a ban," because before the first teaser trailer or the official trailer, I assume at the end of the movie, either Jason or Zordon would mention Mighty Morphin as the team name. That's clever. And that band would be a great brand name. Yeah, it would actually.
If they opened up the paper and it said Mighty Morphin, that actually would have been a
That would
nice
have been
touch.
pretty cool.
You feel like they were trying to separate it completely?
I don't know, but it is a good idea, though.
It's
I
a
like
great
the
idea.
idea.
It's a
Honestly,
great
I
idea.
think there's been a lot of cutscenes.
Apologies for the long
from-
comment. Yeah, there was a ton of cutscenes.
There were a ton
There was the one where Zach was jumping over
yeah,
the roof,
over
taking
the
out the
roof
trash.
and
Oh, yeah,
there
yeah,
was a
yeah,
show.
that's right.
Yeah.
We have a comment from, we have a super chat from I Am Negro who says, bring on the spoilers. And he says, what up, DJ? You know what? What up, Lawrence? Shout out to you, my friend.
Man, I'm trying to think of who I want to go with.
Just drop the good one. Drop the good one. We're getting to we're getting our last minuters getting in.
This
Come
is all staying in the Ranger wrap-up, right?
Yeah. Between all of us.
It's here.
Don't forget to share this video, by the way.
Yeah. Great. This is awesome. I dug myself into this hole.
Keep digging.
Man. Aaron Cahill's coming back.
Aaron Cahill, Time Force Pink with Time Force Red. How much goodness can you get? Oh man. Super Mega Force, what? Super Mega Force who? All about that Super Ninja Steel.
I think they're trying to fix Super Force and Ninjas.
So they're deliberately not giving us anything ninjas or a cohesive plot to give us an amazing second season. I'm okay with this. I am okay with this. Joe's just like, I'm screwed. Thank you so much, Joe, for giving us all that goodness, though, man. And thank you guys for making it happen because, you know, it's because of that super chat. So appreciate you. I think I'm up.
I'm up.
I'm not up.
This is from KCA.
What up, KCA? What?
Yeah.
Kids' Choice Awards.
KCA.
KCA.
Hey, Fonzie.
Hey.
Hey.
Alright, so here's the comments. Gotta be honest, I hated Rita and Goldar. The movie makers did a great job adapting the Rangers, updating them, but keeping them recognizable. Rita's new design invoked nothing of her original design. Goldar was just a lazy amorphous blob. Not saying I wanted Rita to look like she did on the show, but we should be able to look at her and know it's Rita. That said, ironically, they kept all the camp of her personality. Sometimes it felt like she was in a different movie than the Rangers. I still like the movie and want more. I just hope that they don't make the same mistakes with future villains. If Lord Zed is made over into looking like Loki in the next movie, I'm out. Okay, not really, but I won't like it.
Thank you so much for your comment. I'm going to read a couple more from the chat, and then we're going to wrap this up because we're going pretty long.
Yeah.
So we have Jalen Glover who says, hey everyone, I'm so sorry I'm late. We have Daryl who says, ha ha ha. We have Daniel Romano who says, Rob is in the Ranger wrap-up, stays in the Ranger wrap-up. Again, don't forget to share this video.
It has to stay here. If you guys want more spoilers, it stays here.
But share the video. Anyways, MJ Spider says, oh my effing G, yes. Black Window says, yes. Wes and Jan, yes. We have Shadowbird that says hashtag Wes and Jan. We have Daryl that says, you know how the community is. Ain't nothing staying silent. I don't disagree. We have Tyler Magroski who says, my goodness. I am Eagle that says Time Force. We have Blackwing that says Ultimate Nerdgasms. Those are the best, aren't they? And we have oh crap. We have another donation. We have another super chat from I Am Negro who says, Joe better drop a bomb with this spoiler. We have another super chat from Abigail Parker who says, please tell me Dustin is coming back too. Oh. I love the super chat, guys, and I love you guys. Hi, Joe.
So let's move on to the next thing.
No more spoilers?
I'm trying to think.
I think this will be the last one.
I mean, there's
That's a lot of, dude, that's a lot, though.
There's a lot more.
Jeez.
Trying to think of because they ran by so quick in my head. Let's read another comment.
How about we get through the comments?
We'll get through the comments and I'll give you a couple.
Thank you so much, guys, for using that super chat feature. You guys rock. We're gonna get through these comments. Am I up? I think I'm up.
Well, I can say this is one I think, but I don't know 100%. But I'm gonna throw it out there anyway because I think pretty sure ish. Johnny Young Bosch.
I'm in love. I'm in love with this. I love everything about what you just said. Johnny Young Bosch.
That's not 100% though. Like that's
It's a maybe.
no, but that's pretty solid though.
I'm like, Johnny Young Bosch. Kinda?
Pretty solid though. Pretty solid.
Possibly. That's pretty dope though. I'll tell you what. I hope it happens. I hope it happens. I have a comment from Larry Newbill. What's up, Larry?
What up, Larry?
Thank you so much. Joe, your partner, Beer Bros, you in the chat and me can't talking and stuff. Hey guys, it was a crazy night. I was surrounded by full of Jayhawks fans. Blah. I'm a Mizzou fan, by the way. Haha.
Mizzou.
So I pretty much survived the whole night. Also, Joe, I might have to send you a couple of cases of our Kansas City beer. Up to you. Can you guys send Kelly and I food? I'm putting it out there. We will not reject the food. Send the beer.
Food is
Send
good.
the food. Beer and food. And again, thank you guys.
Beer is good.
Hopefully international food and beer.
Nikia Brees.
Nakia Paris is in full effect. And you heard it here from Joe. Do not tell anyone. Yeah. Nakia Paris, dude. Thank you for the knowledge. And thank you guys for that super chat. Love.
I'm really, really curious onto the story now.
Yeah, seriously. It's like one big, why are we getting these people?
Well,
You said they're episodes.
not all. I can say this. I can't say any of this to be honest with you. But whatever. I've already said all this, so
You're not going to get more screwed.
I'm not. Anyway, from what I do know, let's say this. This will save me. From what I think is gonna happen. How about
Okay.
that? What I think is gonna happen.
I think you're late.
is that there are some episodes that are individually about different things.
That's awesome.
So
But-
Super Mega Force.
but
it should have been.
But you guys, listen. You guys got to realize something too. This is next year is gonna be the 25th anniversary.
That
so
makes
they're gonna
sense.
go big.
Anniversary keywords. So
And that's a quarter of a century, so they're gonna go big, obviously.
They gotta
Well,
go big. The movie is a hit.
I don't know how obvious it is, but I'm glad they're finally taking the time to do it. This is a super mega win. Had to do it. Anyways, comments saying we love Nakia. Yes, Tanya's my bae, and that camera shift. Yeah, I saw that too. The camera kind of did a weird little thing. I think you are up, Joe.
Oh, thank God. The Buck Rogers 22. I've been thinking recently, did Alpha 5 trick Zordon into the first episode when he picked the Rangers? Remember Zordon asked the teenagers with attitude and Alpha hated the idea of teens? Also, Alpha is scared of tough people. Now, the OG 5 could fight except for Billy. They were never bad or had attitude. They swayed, sweet, smart, caring, and some shy. I think that's supposed to say swab. If they really wanted teens with attitudes, then why not Bulk and Skull? They were punks and could fight. Well, they couldn't fight, really. So I think Alpha's searching for a Morphin grid for good people. All right.
Oh, wow, plot twist.
Plot twist.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Mr. Danny, let's wrap it up.
All right. This is from Anthony.
You already read that
Oh
one.
wait, yeah, I did. This is from Devin Hudges Reacts 1. 4 power coins out of 5. That's literally it.
I am Negro. I technically did not forget about Abigail's. You guys were lumped together in that super chat. I don't know about you, but that Nakia Paris was a good one. Thank you, Lawrence.
You got to.
You
guys.
you kind of did get to her, actually. He was already ahead of the game. Was that it?
Yeah.
Unless you want me to read the last one.
Oh, no. You could go next.
Yeah, I'll go next. We have one from Tiffany Stewart. What up, T Swagger in the house?
Swagger.
Hey guys, sorry I couldn't be there last week. I was actually going to watch the Power Ranger movies in theater. You know what? You guys have given us the best reason that you weren't with us, which is supporting the Lionsgate Power Ranger movie. So great reasons. I love the movie. I love this movie. Is now it didn't. Okay. I love this movie, but I didn't like how it didn't have action at the end. I think that's what that's supposed to say. I also like how they incorporated some Easter eggs in the movie. Also, it was the guy dressed as the original Red Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Kids were taking pictures with him. Oh, okay, cool. So there was a guy dressed as a Red Ranger at the movie. That's awesome.
Cool.
And it was very nice of him to do it. that's some of my comments towards the movie. Thanks, Joe, DJ, and Kelly for doing this, especially this one. Thanks, and see you next week. Hashtag T-Swagger, $12 signs, dollar signs, dollar signs.
Oh, it's my turn. Mikey Perez. Hey guys, awesome wrap up as always. I've seen the movie twice and I love it. This is the Power Rangers I wanted. I wasn't expecting this movie to be good, but it blew me away. Billy is my favorite character. I have cerebral palsy and I love his performance as a person with disability. I saw myself as him. I didn't know Kimberly at times. She destroyed a girl's life, and the nerve to say that what you got after she destroyed
I
her.
agree.
I agree with that too.
I think that was a rewrite, Bob, to be honest with you.
Probably. I think Kim isn't worthy of being a Ranger. Oh, interesting. I wish the Rangers had a more fight with Rita. I agree with that.
Absolutely.
I didn't like Goldar's look. I hope they cast Tommy as a female so the team can be equal. 3 boys, 3 girls. Grade, 8 out of 10. That's a B. Solid B. L.A.M. grading on the curve.
This one's from Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Martinez.
Carlos Martinez, you've been wanting it,
And here you are.
and he's been asking for it.
Carlos, that's a nice name.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Hey guys, Mr. 312 here. Saw the movie, and I know some of you guys might disagree with me when I say that for the movie this big, I think they could done a better job. One thing I didn't like was that each Ranger was in a different part in the Megazord. I feel that they should have been all together in one spot. Other than that, I rate the movie 3 stars out of 5. Hashtag Kelly is beautiful. Hashtag DJ Hat Boss. Hashtag Joe is awesome. Hashtag come back Josh.
From Syria.
And that's it. You didn't see it.
Happy New Year.
All right. Wow, that was awesome. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Ranger Wrap-Up. We hope you enjoyed it. We figured since this is a retro wrap-up and we missed a week, we were going to give you guys spoilers.
This went a lot longer than it probably should have, but you know what, dude? Thank you so much for nerding out with us with everything Power Rangers. Thank you so much for that super chat feature.
But I think that's going to do it for us. Where can we find you on the social medias?
The social medias, well, YouTube is youtube.com/surfratsurfer. You can also check us out on Instagram. Our Instagram is We the Geeks of ELA. That's on Instagram, We the Geeks of ELA. And I think on Facebook too. Facebook is facebook.com/ELA Geeks.
All right.
Yeah.
DJ, how about you?
If they find you, they will find me. But you can find my Instagram, which is DJ.
Savon's going to find the both of us pretty soon.
Well, in that case, you will not find me because I'm not with this guy. I'm kidding. So on Instagram, I'm DJ.2.Rivers, and look up that hashtag show on Facebook and that hashtag show on Instagram, and you'll probably find me tagged on a few things. Mr. Joseph Deckelmeyer.
You can find me right here on that hashtag show and on Facebook, Joe Deckelmeyer.
Oh my God, Larry, if you send me some Kansas City barbecue, oh my God, you will be my best friend.
They want to know your YouTube again.
My YouTube again is youtube.com/surfratsurfer. That's SURFRATTSURFER.
There you go.
There you go.
You can always rewind it on YouTube.
But that's going to do it for us.
Send the food. Send the barbecue.
Send
Yes.
the beer. Send all the beers.
Send all the foods and the eats and the goodness.
Thanks for watching. That's going to do it for us. We'll be back next week with another Retro Ranger wrap-up. That's a lot to say. But thanks for watching and sticking with us for this last 2 hours.
Oh, God.
Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending.
And geek pop culture.